It's time now for the Callaway Cavaliers versus the Heard County Braves, online at eagle1023.com. Callaway Cavaliers football is brought to you in part by Holmes Pharmacy, Emory Southern Orthopedics, Mallory Insurance, West Georgia Health, Kia of LaGrange, RE/MAX agent Rob Upchurch, and RE/MAX agent Joel Upchurch. Now live to the field with Tony Walls calling your play-by-play.
Are you kidding me, Jack? Are you kidding me, Jack? Winning. Are you kidding me? 5 touchdowns. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
And George Simpson is your color commentator.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Callaway Stadium, where tonight the Callaway High School Cavaliers get back into action against the Heard County Braves. Kickoff time set for 7:30. You're listening to the pregame show here on Eagle1023.com and the Eagle Sports Network. My name is Tony Walls. I'll be doing the play-by-play again tonight, and I'm joined on the color by George Simpson. And, George, glad to have you, sir.
Good to be here. I wanted to remind you of Eagle Sports freshman hazing rules policy.
I understand.
So.
I'll be gentle, I promise, okay? We both have the same hairdo, so we got to take care of each other. But, George, when you look around here as the stadium starts to fill up, the first thing you notice, I guess, is these clouds that are in the sky, and hopefully we'll be able to dodge some raindrops and some lightning. But I tell you, I would imagine the fans on this side and the players and coaches both are glad to see the shade. Field is completely covered in shade, so I'm sure that helps cool things off down there, and it's got to be a big bonus for the guys.
Yeah, if you remember 2 weeks ago, you and Jack were staring right at the sun until about halftime. So it's tough to see it, so this makes it easier.
When you're visitors this time of year, it's not necessarily a bad thing coming to Callaway Stadium, being on the other side. But each team will be ready to play, and when each team's coming off a loss, both are looking to get back into the win column tonight. I heard was over in Macon last week, I believe, and played Fitzgerald. But the final score was 43-27 against a good Fitzgerald team. And, of course, the Cavaliers went up to Atlanta last week and played a really good Best Academy team, a lot better than a lot of people thought, with some really good athletes, and lost by a score of 14-7. So as we get ready to kick off here tonight, here in a few minutes, both teams are going to be looking to make some improvements and get back in the win column.
Yeah, that's right. I felt like last week it was a sluggish start, really, for both Best and Callaway. They had that delay because they share the stadium up there. But I think tonight is about scoring in the first half for Callaway. They have not done that all year. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't think they've done it in the third quarter neither. So tonight, to me, that's redemption and time to grab that swagger early.
Like to get off to a good start, a good fast start. But you make a great point. And it's not an excuse. Both teams had to do it. But last week, the kickoff was delayed about an hour. There was a game before us, didn't play till about 8:30, and again, both teams had to deal with it. But it's a little bit of change from the norm, get you out of your comfort zone. But tonight, a chance to get back in the win column against a real good Heard County team. And when we come back after this first break, we'll talk a little bit more about this game and some key players on both sides of the football for both teams. We're going to pause for these short messages. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
The all-new
prices. Visit us at 1405 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange or online at allprohyundai.com.
Are you ready for a great deal? A money-saving party. We got great quality and value. We'll get you kick-started.
Yes, it's the right time and the right place is Holmes Pharmacy. You'll save like never before. Save money when you buy. And we accept Medicare, Medicaid, and private insurance, and each buyer is treated like a franchise player. It's all at Holmes Pharmacy. Holmes Pharmacy with locations in LaGrange and Hamilton.
If you're like most people, your life is a series of brushstrokes, large and small. Moments from the everyday to the extraordinary. As you move through your world, let Grange Insurance and an independent agent put the finishing touches on an insurance plan to meet your needs. Now, that's a stroke of genius. The Mallory Agency is your Grange independent agency in LaGrange for auto, home, life, or business insurance. Call or visit their website.
Need your driveway paved? Want to build a new patio? Contact Heritage Construction in LaGrange, residential and commercial contracting, grading and excavation, asphalt and concrete paving, now offering specialized concrete including exposed aggregate. Heritage Construction, 706-883-1104. Call today and make an appointment. Heritage Construction. Call 706-883-1104. Need your driveway paved? Want to build a new patio?
Come to Stanford Automotive to get your car in tip-top shape quick with a reliable team of automotive specialists. Stanford Automotive, 706-882-0186. 66 Youngs Mill Road in LaGrange. Stanford Automotive, 706-882-0186. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Callaway Stadium, everyone, for the Game 3 of Callaway High School football against the Heard County Braves tonight. Tony Walls, George Simpson with you here on the pregame show as we get ready to kick off here in less than 25 minutes. And George, before we went to break, we talked about each team looking to get back in the win column to after last week's loss. And when you think about the Cavaliers last week, they went up against two pretty good running backs, and one being Deshaun Waller. And this week, the beat continues with Durante Dunson. He's a 4-year starter, and we've been calling his name for 4 years now, and he's one of the best running backs in the state of Georgia.
Yeah, and we were able to shut him down really well last year. I believe the score is 28-0 up there in Franklin. But the year before, it was a high-scoring game.
Yeah, it's been funny, the Popewood Bowl, as we'll talk a little bit more about the rivalry that Coach Wiggins and Coach Barron have established. This is the third or fourth year, and if I'm not mistaken, the visiting team has won each year. I know Callaway went up last year and really had an excellent ball game and won up there, and Heard County won it down here 2 years ago. And we mentioned the Popewood Bowl, George. I don't know if you're familiar with it or not. Coach Wiggins and Coach Barron sort of got together and wanted to form up some kind of little, community type rivalry type thing, and they came up with the Popewood Bowl, and they have a neat little trophy. It's really neat. The winner each year gets to keep that trophy for a year. So again, the Cavaliers are trying to keep it, and the Heard County Braves are trying to get it back in Franklin. Even more to play for. Bragging rights. It's great, and the county is relatively close. It's a 20-minute ride to get to Heard County High School. So ipso facto, a great rivalry tonight. Well, when you look across the field, you mentioned that rivalry. Heard County, again, it's not too far for a road trip. They always bring a good crowd. As you look over there now, the stands are about half full already, with still got about 20 minutes to go till kickoff. So as the Braves go in for their last-minute instructions from their coaches, the Cavaliers are still out on the field to our left here. The Cavaliers are going to be dressed in white pants tonight, black shirts, black helmets, trimmed in white numbers, and in Heard County will be in white jerseys trimmed in maroon, as they usually are. So, as they head in for their final instructions, and each team tries to get back on the win column. Again, when we come back after these next pause for these messages, we'll talk a little bit about some of the key players tonight on both sides. We mentioned Durante Dunson for Heard County. When we get back, we'll talk a little more about some of the key players for the Callaway Cavaliers. So we're going to pause for these short messages. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Attention, attention! If you are currently an active duty or retired vet, or if you are employed by a school or university, you qualify for supplier pricing. Step into a 2014 GMC Sierra Double Cab SLE for $29,886, or a 2014 Chevy Cruze LT for $18,963. Come in and save thousands at All Pro Chevy, Buick, Cadillac, and GMC on New Franklin Road in beautiful LaGrange. All Pro Auto Group, where the customer always wins.
Touchdown! Great teams bring together skill, the right equipment, and ongoing support. It's a winning combination. At West Georgia Health in LaGrange, our highly rated teams sport medical expertise, state-of-the-art technology, and comprehensive support services. That's why our heart clinic is leading the way in cardiovascular care and ranked in the top 10% of all U.S. hospitals for medical excellence. West Georgia Health is also accredited by the Commission on Cancer and brings together the latest in diagnostic and treatment protocols. When it comes to keeping you healthy, West Georgia Health is on your side. From quality outcomes and advanced procedures to community education, we're in the game for you. For more information or to review our playbook, visit wghealth.org. West Georgia Health. So healthy together.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway Stadium, where tonight the Callaway High School Cavaliers will face off against the Heard County Braves. Kickoff time is about 20 minutes away. Tony Walls, George Simpson here doing the broadcast for you tonight, and our sister station, 102.3 and 96.9. You can also listen to the Troup County Tigers as they face off against Northgate tonight up in Newnan. Jack and Greg are up there doing that game, and Greg Hicks, Jack Mormon, and Coleman's up there running the keyboard. I'm sure he's happy and enjoying his new computer, but we've got Nicovia here, so she's going to make us sound good, her and George and Britt and everybody back at the stadium. So, George, before we went to break, we mentioned a couple of the players on the Dunston, running back Dunston for Heard County. When you look down here on the Cavalier side, everything starts under center with quarterback Dre Martin, number 2.
Absolutely, and you wonder what did they cook up this week? I know they're itching to get a score and get a score quick, and it's all up to Dre Martin and them blockers to set it up for him.
You're exactly right, and Dre, let's not forget this is only Dre's 3rd game as a starter for Callaway High School. He had there were some throws last week that were there, and he'll be the first to tell you that he missed some opportunities. But you get another week's practice, get those reps in, and I'm sure Dre has all the ability in the world. He's only a junior, so the kids have a lot of confidence in him. And of course, number 6 Eddie Culpepper from his tailback has really been a workhorse for the Cavaliers for the first 2 games.
Yeah, and go back to Dre. I mean, we all know he's capable of leading his team back in some really emergency situations. Hence the 14-0 trailing to LaGrange 2 weeks ago. That was fantastic. So we know the ability's there. It'd be nice to see it early and get that swagger back early.
I think you make a great point. I think it's really important tonight for the Cavaliers to get off to a quick start, score early, and put some pressure on Heard County to try to score. The Callaway's defense has really done a yeoman's job first 2 games. They did a good job against LaGrange, held him to 14 points. Actually held Best Academy to 14 points last week. Unfortunately, the offense just has not been able to get in sync and get in gear and make some big plays when they need to. But, the weapons are there. We mentioned Eddie Culpepper. I see Cedric Maynard down there at the tailback. And, of course, number 4, Terry Godwin, who last week was they put him in the shotgun formation, put him in the Wildcat formation, let him get the ball in his hands. And the coach is doing everything they can to get that ball in that playmaker's hands.
Yeah, I wonder if Coach Wiggins prefers to call it the Wild Cav.
Let me get that down, George. Wild Cav. I like that. I'll have to use that. That's pretty good, brother. Give us I like that for you. That's pretty good. You're not nervous a bit. You've done this before. But we may break that in for Coach Wiggins and ask him if he prefers the Wild Cav. But any way to get the ball in Terry's hands. The both teams that we played, Best and LaGrange, have really done a pretty good job of not allowing Terry to come up with that big play that he's so famous for. But and then when you go on defense, we talked about replacing Tez Parks at the quarterback position on offense, but on the defensive side, you replace people like Keyshawn Freeman, who's now started at Georgia Tech, Brandon Sutton from his defensive tackle position. So, some big names you replace. That's 120-something tackles right there you're trying to replace. And, again, the defense has done a good job, led over there by number 25, Brandon Body. Eddie Culpepper has played a lot on the defensive side of the ball. And so, tonight as you get into the 3rd game, hopefully you can get into some rhythm. Things will settle down, and you'll be able to get some kind of, like we mentioned, some kind of a rhythm of the game, flow of the game.
Yeah. This is their 3rd game in a row where they play a very high-quality tailback.
No doubt.
And they've done very well for themselves, and they're probably just worked into it, and they're used to it. So it'd be nice to see some big pops tonight.
Well, when you talk about that, their region schedule actually doesn't start till October. So you think you open up with LaGrange, Best Academy, Heard, off next week, then go down and play a really good Harris County team, and then you come home to play your other county rival, a really, really good Troup High team. So, the opening schedule is not a breather, and this is a different team from what we've seen, the last couple of years. So, a lot of things to get excited about. We got a lot of potential out there. We just gotta find it. We've got about 16 minutes to go here until kickoff. We're going to throw it back to the station here for a few short messages. And so you're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.malloryagency.com.
Products not available in all states.
You're busy with places to go and people to see. At CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card. Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today. CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
Getting you back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics' goal. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game.
Are you ready for a great deal? A money-saving party! We got great quality and value. We'll get you kick-started.
Deal with someone who's always tops in the draft. That's Holmes Pharmacy. Yes, at Holmes Pharmacy, we're ready. We pass on a great selection of over-the-counter medications. So see the pros at Holmes Pharmacy, and we'll put you on the first string every time. Holmes Pharmacy with locations in Hamilton and LaGrange.
The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway Stadium. Tony Wallace, George Simpson here as we get ready for kickoff between the Callaway High School Cavaliers and the Heard County Braves. And George, I was listening to Britt doing such a great job back in the stadium. You think he's got a vested interest tonight in the Heard County team? You know?
I heard somewhere he was from Franklin, I believe.
Something like that. Yeah, he and I've been going at this thing for the past couple of years, and we always have some interesting conversations about once our team wins or his team wins. So, but it's always a lot of fun. Britt does a great job back there at the stadium, and he and I get to compare notes and see what's going on. George, for our fans who might look for some other options as far as viewing us tonight and listening to us on the radio, talk to them a little bit about the live stream and what's going on the Eagle Sports Network for other options.
Right. Well, we're not actually on live radio right now. We're on online live right now at eagle1023.com. You just click on the Callaway Heard County game. We will be on the radio later at a recorded delay, and you can also watch online as well. There's a video live or watch live link that you can click on. And it's a really neat way to experience the game if you couldn't make it out here tonight.
And we mentioned about our friends Jack Mormon, Greg Hicks up in Northgate, Callaway to County tonight. That game is on our sister station. Mm-hmm. And I think we mentioned that it will be after their game is over, we will go on like a tape delay. Is that exactly right?
Yes,
okay.
Sir.
All right. So a lot of opportunities to watch the Cavaliers perform. And you know, if you don't like George and I, you can turn it down, just like I used to do when Munson came on. So, you know what, you may enjoy it better. But George and I are going to do what we can to sort of make you feel like you're here. But, you know, George, as we get ready for kickoff, about 12 minutes away now, and the Callaway color guard is approaching midfield as we get ready to do some more pregame festivities. Clouds are rolling in here a little bit, getting a little bit darker. But, you know, and again, a little rain will be fine if we just dodge that lightning. You know, we don't want to. We don't want a Florida-Idaho game like we had in Gainesville the other day, where I don't believe I've ever heard that happen. And I don't know if I've ever heard weather, rain. I mean, obviously lightning, but evidently they had so much rain down there they couldn't play that game. So
yeah, and they canceled it outright. They're not going to replay
what they call it, a no contest, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it just won't count. But as we get ready to present the colors, we're going to throw it back to the studio to Britt, and we're going to pause for these commercials. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Stuck in a state of falling behind, struggling to keep up with your kids' finances and insurance? Then let State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp in LaGrange help you simplify and get to a better state, because with Mabel Smith Sharp handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time for everything else. More money, too, because adding State Farm policies could mean earning discounts worth up to 40%. That's money. Mabel Smith Sharp can help you put toward a college savings plan. Call State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp today and get to a better state with State Farm. Discounts may vary state to state.
Hurry in today to Key of LaGrange because our lot is packed like never before. And with a special KMMG employee and family pricing plan, you can take advantage of 15% below invoice pricing. And let's run the numbers. A 2014 Kia Soul with a list price of $19,318 with the employee discount, you can roll in this Soul for only $13,995 plus tax, tag, title, and dock fee. And it comes with Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Shop online at KeyofLaGrange.com. Act now. Stock number B0059.
Rob Upchurch is your RE/MAX result agent. No matter if you're selling or buying, the first phone call should be to Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. This week's featured listing is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. It has over 5 acres of land with a fenced-in backyard, hardwood flooring, and just seconds from I-85 in West Point. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed, call Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014 or see the listings at robupchurchsales.com.
Hey, man, my car just broke down. I need to call a towing company.
Well, then you should probably call a towing company.
I know. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I need to call a towing company.
Right, a towing company. You should call a towing company.
Ah, man, come on. I'm trying to tell you, which company should I call?
Oh, call a towing company.
Oh, call a towing company.
A towing company. 706-882-8399.
A towing company. 706-882-8399. Now back to more Callaway.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway Stadium. Tony Walls, George Simpson here as the Callaway High School Cavaliers get ready to face off against the Heard County Braves. The Callaway High School ROTC just presented the colors in a great rendition by a Callaway High School band of the national anthem. And George, we're about 8 minutes away from kickoff now. And you know, as the teams get ready, both teams have gone in their respective locker rooms to get their final instructions. And again, you had mentioned how important you thought it was for the Cavaliers to come out tonight and get off to a fast start. What are some other things you're looking for as we get ready to approach kickoff?
Stay strong on the rush defense and keep up the great work. I even think their secondary has been fantastic. Heck, I think we could take this game if we allow 14 points again like we've averaged.
Right. You know, again, again, we keep harping on it, but I really think you bring up a great point about how critical it is to get off to a fast start. Number one, it gives you put a little pressure on the Heard County team, but number two, it gives our kids a little confidence that, hey, we can get going. We've had, as you mentioned, we have not scored. 2 games have not scored in the first half. You know, all of our scoring has been in the second half. So, you know, tonight, hopefully everything will click. But again, it's a very good opponent. Heard County will, I think, as we mentioned, they're 1-1. They beat Greenville in their first game of the year, and then of course they lost to a really good Fitzgerald team last week. And of course the Cavaliers come into the game also 1-1, having beaten LaGrange in week 1, and then losing last week to Best Academy. So you know, both teams looking to get in that win column, as we've mentioned, and you know, the stands are starting to fill up. We hear the band playing, and you know, we hope one phase of the game, George, that we haven't talked about has been the kicking game for the Cavaliers. Hunter Milliman doing the kickoffs for the Cavaliers, and a newcomer there, number 31 for the Cavaliers is Reeves Payne does. He's number 11.
That's right.
He does the punting, but number 31 for the Cavaliers is a newcomer, Cameron Spinks, who's been handling the extra point duties and done a really good job for him so far.
Yeah, I tell you, when we saw the Greenville game in the preseason, they were missing PATs in that game. So when it came down to tying that game against LaGrange, it was huge.
He steps up with 20 seconds to go. Real pressure-packed situation. Right. Drilled it right through there. And great job for the young man, only a junior. So, you know, good job of, I think, if I remember talking to the Hunter's family, they were talking that Hunter recruited Cameron to come out and kick for the Cavaliers. So again, you mentioned, and that's an important part of the game. Sometimes that part is not noticed until it has some breakdowns. You know, the Cavaliers had a kickoff return. I believe it was last week against them for a touchdown. And so, you know, the kicking game it's a big part, and it's one that doesn't, like you say, nobody notices until they make a mistake out there.
Yeah, and Reeves Payne was able to scoop up 2 snaps in the LaGrange game that really saved Callaway some yardage there. So that's going to be big. The special teams play is always.
It always is. You're right. So. As we throw it back to the stadium here, we throw it back to the station here for some commercial breaks. The captains are coming on the field, and we'll be back to tell you about the coin toss and how this game is going to start. So you're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
All right, I want to ask you something, but you have to promise not to laugh at me.
Okay, what?
Do you think the State Farm jingle really works?
Like, for real? Like, if you sing the jingle, will your agent actually appear and help you out?
Yeah.
Of course it works. I saw it on the internet.
Having your own State Farm agent means having a real person to help you when you need them. State Farm agent Matt Orr on the Square in LaGrange. Call 706-882-0046.
The all-new, all-pro Hyundai in LaGrange is offering the All-Pro Advantage. Friends and family pricing on all-new Hyundais for everyone. Save thousands. With 0% financing on 2014 Sonatas and Elantras. Purchase a 2015 Sonata for only $20,899. All veterans receive an additional $500 on top of our already low prices. Visit us at 1405 Lafayette Parkway, LaGrange, or online at allprohyundai.com. The all-new, all-pro Hyundai, where the customer always wins.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football. Tonight, the Cavaliers are back home at Callaway Stadium as they get ready to face the Heard County Braves. As everybody here is happy as Pharrell is jamming in the background out here. The PA system has got everybody rocking and rolling down here, so hopefully that'll transfer on to the field as the both teams are making their way out of the locker room now. Again, it's about 4 minutes till kickoff. The captains are getting ready to head to midfield as we said, both teams are coming out. As I look down on the field, I can see if I can give you the numbers for Callaway. The captains tonight will be number 3, Lorenzo Patterson, number 1, Michael Moss, number 53, Josh Williams, and number 21, R.J. Williams. And as they're on the near side as they head toward the 50-yard line, we'll see if we can come up with the captains for Heard County. I see number 5, Dunson, over there, and I'm going to let George. He's got better eyes. He can see across the field better than I can. So as soon as they turn towards us, we'll be able to give you those captains.
I think you flattered my vision.
well, hopefully they're going to turn this way in just a minute, George, where we can get a good shot at them, and we'll see who that is. And like I said, we get ready to do the snap. Do the coin toss. And again, it's important. It's going to be important for the Cavaliers. Hopefully they'll be able to get that football and maybe go down and score on their first drive. Let's see over there, George. You got number 5, I believe that's Dunson. We got number 9.
That is Elijah Toney.
And number 45.
Number 45 is Rad Brooks. What a great football name.
Yeah, I heard. I wonder if he's kin to Brandon. And number 15 also for Heard County.
That's Ethan Brandt.
Okay. So the captains are meeting now at midfield.
These are those moments that are just so intense.
And normally we're fortunate enough to have someone in that huddle down there, our sideline reporter. But tonight we got everybody spread thin, so we'll just have to watch down there as the officials get ready to go over the instructions as the rest of the Callaway Cavaliers are coming out of the tunnel now, getting ready to go through their sign down here to our left. As you're listening to us, of course, you guys that are familiar with Callaway Stadium, you know what a great facility this is. There's not a lot of high school stadiums that as we travel the state of Georgia that rival this one. Of course, the recreation department does a great job here of upkeep, and of course, LaGrange College plays here. I believe they have a big game tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. I think they play here. So it looks like that the Cavaliers won the toss but deferred to the second half.
Yeah.
So let's see if that's right. The officials looks like Callaway's going to be defending the scoreboard side. Heard County will be defending they will receive the football to start the game. That's the Heard County Braves, and they'll be moving from right to left. For those of you familiar with this, they'll be heading from the CEA toward Elm City. So that'll give you an idea of what's going on. So as we get ready for kickoff,
not to mention the student section.
That's right. As we get ready to kick off, we're going to throw it back to the stadium for these commercial messages. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.malloryagency.com.
Products not available in all states.
The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football. You're listening to Tony Walls and George Simpson. We're live at Callaway Stadium, where tonight the Callaway Cavaliers will kick off against the Heard County Braves. Both teams trying to get back into the win column, as we mentioned, George. The Cavaliers won the toss and deferred to the second half. Heard County chose to receive as they come through their signs down here, and the officials break the huddle and move to their positions. Callaway Cavaliers will be kicking off from our left as you look at the stadium and defending the goal, the scoreboard side. So, George, let's play some football. What do you think?
Sounds exciting. There's a few clouds off in the distance, but what I saw was 40% chance, but we're not going to let that stop us.
If the good Lord decides to let us get this in, we don't mind a little rain. If it does a little lightning, I'm sure they'll see us. I'm sure they'll see everybody running for cover as the PA announcer does his "Let's get ready to rumble." They're getting ready to get this thing started. So the Cavaliers are up on the sideline, got their helmets in their hands. We mentioned they're dressed in white pants, trimmed in black uniforms, white sleeves, and black helmets.
Look sharp.
Yes, they do. Heard County in their white uniforms trimmed in maroon helmets. And as they get ready to receive this opening kickoff, back deep for the Braves, we see number 5 there, Durante Dunson. And number 23 back there. That's
Austin Barron.
Austin Barron. I believe that might be Coach Barron's son. So as we get ready to kick off, Hunter Milliman approaches the football. So here we go. Kicks down the right side.
Right to Dunson.
Going to be fielded about the 9-yard to Dunson. Cavaliers going to come up and cover. He's going to break out across the 30, still on his feet. Cavaliers are going to knock him down out near the 32-yard line. So that's where the Braves will set up shop for their first offensive possession tonight. They're going to be led, as we mentioned, number 5 quarterback Dunson. Running back Dunson. And number 6 quarterback Emory Jones gets his last-minute instructions and heads into the huddle. And as we go here, we'll get some names and numbers and go over that starting lineup for you here in just a few minutes.
That return sort of had a, sort of a slow start, and then a slow developing play.
Right.
Decent return.
Heard County breaks the huddle. Shotgun formation. Wide receivers right and left. Running back in the slot, and one running back to the right of quarterback Jones. Man in motion, going to take and run the jet sweep to the far side. That's number 23, Barron.
They've got it covered.
Going to be hit out there by number 8, LeBron Zalea, right near the 35-yard line for a short gain.
I'd imagine about 2 yards.
Going to bring up second down in about 8. Now that's number 23, as we mentioned, Austin Barron. Young Barron, Coach Barron's son. I'm sure he's proud of him as he took that speed sweep. Picked up a short gain around the right side, as we mentioned. Just starting here at Callaway Stadium, 11:24 to go in the first quarter. 0-0 is your score. Quarterback Jones breaks the huddle. This time he's going to be under center. Backs it an I. Dunson the I back. Takes the snap, turn right up and hand the ball to Dunson. Right up the middle of the field, out across the 40 to the 45. He's out at the 50, still on his feet. Out to the 40. Knocked down just across the 35-yard line. Good tackle by Terry Godwin. Touchdown-saving tackle by Terry Godwin as Dunson broke over that left side behind good blocking on the left side of his line there, all the way across the 50, down near the Callaway 32-yard line. 1st and 10, Heard County.
Yeah, they opened up that hole really good. It was a touchdown-saving tackle for sure.
Big number 58, Levi Brown over there on that side, 6'4", 282, opened up a big hole from his left tackle position. 1st down and 10 for the Braves. Ball's marked on the Callaway 32-yard line. Again, backs it an I behind quarterback Jones. He takes the snap. Going to hand the ball to Dunson out to the right side. Good tackle over there by Eddie Culpepper for no gain. Good job by Eddie from his linebacker position as he tackled Dunson before he got started.
I tell you, I almost feel like that was a touchdown-saving tackle as well. That was a pretty big hole there on the right side.
So a lot of room to run over there, but Eddie again with a good job from his linebacker position brings up a little short gain. They're going to give him a half a yard. 2nd down about 9.5. Again, the ball's marked just inside the 32-yard line. Callaway 32. Heard County driving with their first possession. Quarterback Jones in the shotgun again. Wide receivers right and left. Man in the slot to the left. Dunson to his right. Barron in motion. Going to fake the speed sweep to the right. Jones going to roll to his left, got some room. Going to be run down and knocked down by Eddie Culpepper back at the 35-yard line. We got a late flag coming in, so let's see what we got here. That was thrown from the umpire behind the Heard County huddle, so it looks like there's going to be a holding call here against Heard County. So the play lost about, let's see where they're going to mark it. The play actually lost about 2 yards. So let's see if the Cavaliers decide to take the penalty or the down.
Yeah.
Looks like they're going to take the penalty and back them up. So Coach Hubbard and Coach Wiggins decided to take that penalty. It's going to back the ball all the way back to the Callaway 48-yard line. It's going to bring up second down, and wow, they got to get to the 24. So that's about 24 yards if my math is good. So again, 9:54 to go in your first quarter. No score. Heard County taking the opening kickoff. Has driven the ball down inside the 50. Of course, they've just been the result of a penalty. Holding calls backed them up. Quarterback Jones under center, backs it in eye, wide receiver right, man in the slot to the right. Jones going to hand the ball to Dunston, right up the middle. Going to stay on his feet, out across the 40. Tackled out in the secondary by number 1. That's Michael Moss. Play picked up about 10 yards. Going to bring up third down at about 14.
Another great run. They're opening that up.
Good run that time, as you mentioned. Third down and 14. The O-line for Heard County again doing a good job of getting in their man's way and giving Dunston room to run out of their pocket. So third down and 14 now. Quarterback Jones in the shotgun. Wide receivers left and right. Man in the slot to the left. Dunston in the backfield with Jones. And take the snap. Going to run the read option to Dunston. Hit by Eddie Culpepper out near the 35-yard line. Going to fall forward to the 33-34, which is about a yard short of the original line of scrimmage. So that's going to bring up fourth down and 11 for Heard County.
Boy, Tony, he brought the hammer.
Eddie's done a good job on this drive, filling those holes from his linebacker position. Number 57 going into the game now for the Cavaliers. That's Devin Powell, replacing number 62 Keegan Ramsey at the defensive tackle.
Devin has been huge for that defensive line the first 2 games.
Had to play both ways. Done a good job. So fourth down and 11 now for Heard County. Ball's on the Cavalier 34-yard line. Jones under center, backs it in eye. Wide receiver right, slot in the right. Got a whistle.
It looks.
So let's see. We got a delay of game, it looks like, against Heard County. So that's going to back them up 5 more yards.
This is key. Can you take advantage of mistakes? That's 2 big mistakes by Heard County.
Really 2 drive-killing mistakes. As you mentioned, Heard County came out and has really moved the ball really from about their 35 down the field and had 2 big penalties. So brings up fourth down and about 16 now. Ball's marked on the Callaway 38-yard line. Ball's almost in the center of the field, a little closer to the left hash over here. Jones breaks a huddle. We've got another whistle here. It's an official's timeout.
It's like a timeout. Maybe a water break.
Checking the equipment. Now the officials are ready. Quarterback Jones under center. Another delay here. Now the officials are ready, I think. Official points, says let's play some football. Dunston goes in motion to his right. Quarterback Jones under center, going to take and drop back. Roll to his left, going to look downfield. Incomplete outside. Good pressure that time by number 10, J.T. Wortham. So Cavalier defense holds on 4th and 16. It turns the ball over to that offense in great field position. We're going to pause for this short message from our sponsors. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
You're busy with places to go and people to see. At CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card. Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today. CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football online at Eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football, where on their first possession, Eddie Culpepper takes the ball right up the middle, gains 8 yards on first down, all the way out past the 45 to the 46-yard line. Big gain on first down that time.
That's right. His helmet popped off, so he had to come off the field, but we'll take it.
Number 23, Tyreek Frazier in at the tailback. Second down and 8. Quarterback Martin under center, going to take and run a quick trap up the middle. Back's going to be hit early. That's number 5 there, Cedric Maynard. Going to be a little short of the first down. He knocked down by number 15 there. That's Brant Ethan. So brings up third down at about, a half a yard. Ball's between the 47 and 48-yard line for the Cavaliers.
And Brant Ethan from Heard County is one of the captains of the game. Great play there.
7:30 to go here in the first quarter. No score. Cavaliers with their first opening possession as the defense was able to hold on downs and give the ball to the Cavalier offense. Third down and about a half a yard here. Braylon Sanders in motion to the left. Dre going to turn, hand the ball to Culpepper. He's going to get the first down out across the 50. Picked up about 4. First down, Cavaliers.
You know, they simplify it. You don't have to make the big play. Just get the first down, and let's get 4 more to get another first down. Great run.
Good job that time on the right side by number 59, Eterian Bowles from his right tackle. Number 50, Stephen Curtis from his right guard opened up a good hole. So 1st and 10 now for the Cavaliers as they move into Heard County territory. Ball's on the Heard County 49. Martin under center, backs in an eye. Cedric Maynard, the tailback. Kerry Godwin wide left. Braylon Sanders wide right, in motion to his left. Going to take and run the ball back this side to Cedric Maynard. Cedric's going to be hit out across the 50. Going to pick up about 2 yards. Good defense that time by Heard County. That's number 15 out there on the tackle again. Brant Ethan from his linebacker position.
That name sounds familiar.
Yeah, we've called his name already twice in this opening drive for the Cavaliers. Play picked up about 2 yards. Going to bring up 2nd down and 8. Ball marked on the 47-yard line of Heard County. 6:24 to go here in your first quarter. No score. Cavaliers with their opening drive. Martin's under center again, backs in an eye. Brandon Body at fullback. Cedric Maynard at the tail. Dre's going to take and look to his left, looking out in the flat.
He's
going
got
to hit Kerry Godwin. They're going to say it's incomplete out there. They're going to bring that one back. Wow, that was close there. The official says it hit the ground on that side. So, boy, that had touchdown written on it, but it's nothing more than an incomplete pass out there. Ball was a little low. Couldn't tell from my vantage point, but the official made a quick decision over there and said the ball hit the ground.
It almost appeared like the linebacker may have tipped it, but it was a great play.
It could have been. You're right. Terry made that one look close, but that was really close right there. I'm sure the coaches will come back to that one right there. Just a stand up, quick pass out to the left. Godwin caught it right off the shoe tops. Incomplete out there. 3rd down and about 8 now for the Cavaliers. Martin's going to be in the shotgun this time. Kerry Godwin wide right. Braylon Sanders wide left. Wortham tight into the left side. Cedric Maynard in the slot. Dre going to run the option to this side. Going to pitch it to Eddie. Eddie's out across the 45.
Boy, he's
going to be knocked down about 2 yards short. They're going to mark him out of bounds at the 41-yard line of Heard County. So let's see what the Cavaliers do. That's going to bring up about 4th down and a short 2, it looks like. That's exactly right. So it looks like the Cavaliers are going to go for this. Mm-hmm. No punter on the field. Play coming in from Coach Matt Napier. Martin steps into the huddle. 6 minutes to go here with the clock stopped in the first quarter and no score.
We haven't had a negative play yet, so why not?
Backs in an eye. Martin under center. Braylon Sanders left. Nick Woodyard wide right. Heard County clogging the line of scrimmage. So the Cavaliers are going to call a timeout right here and talk it over again. So with 6:01 to go here in your first quarter and no score, you're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
$17.02. This week's featured listing is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home situated on a picture-perfect lot with hardwood floors, fireplace, and a spacious family room flooded with natural light for only $223,500. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed, call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or see the listings at joelupchurch.com. Joel Upchurch is your Rebanks Result agent. No matter if you're selling or buying, the first phone call should be
down at about 2 for the Cavaliers on their opening drive. Ball's marked on the Heard County 41-yard line. The Cavaliers decide to go for it here on 4th down. Backs in an eye. Eddie Culpepper, the deep back. Martin under center. Godwin wide left. Braylon Sanders wide right. Braylon goes in motion to his left. Dre's going to turn, hand the ball to Culpepper off the left side.
Nice move.
Eddie with a spin move. Open field tackle that time out there. First down for the Cavaliers. Great open field tackle by number 23, Austin Barron. Out there, that could be another one of Coach Barron's sons. But boy, he saved a touchdown that time as Eddie broke off that left side behind number 54, Harley Tabor from his left tackle. Number 58, Nick Bishop from his left guard. And also number 53, Josh Powell from the center position that time.
You know, for kids who are listening, he hit the X button on that one.
That's right. 1st and 10 for the Cavaliers. Martin under center, backs again in an eye. Ball marked on the 37-yard line. Dre going to take. Turn the ball, turn around, hand the ball to Eddie. Swarmed under back at the 40 by Heard County that time. Number 5, Durante Dunston from his free safety. Threw that play for about a 2-yard loss. Back to they're going to mark it on the Heard County 40-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd down to about 12, Joel.
no need to get discouraged. It's the first negative play of the drive, and they'll be fine. Their running game looks fantastic. Be nice to mix a little pass in here and see what happens.
Second down and about 12, maybe 13. Clock continues to move at 5:03 and running. No score here in the first quarter. Callaway High School versus Heard County Braves. Callaway with their opening possession. Second down and 12. Martin under center, backs again in an eye. Sanders in the slot to the right. Terry Godwin wide right. Martin going to take, fake the ball to Cedric. Maynard going to roll to his right, looks out in the flat, finds Brandon Body out near the 35. Good job, complete out there for the Cavaliers. Picked up about 7, knocked out of bounds by number 5, Durante Dunson.
Yeah, Bodie took a big hit there and was able to maintain possession. Fantastic catch.
Nice catch as he's knocked out of bounds, and the clock stops at 4:39. Going to bring up about, play picked up about 5 yards. Going to bring up third down at about 8. Ball marked between the 35 and 36 of Heard County. Martin gets his play from the sideline, comes into the huddle. Callaway's going to send 3 wide receivers to the left. Terry Godwin, lone wide receiver to the right here, going to get double coverage. Martin going to take the snap. Here's the blitz. Great call. Screen to the left. Eddie stays on his feet. Don't know how. Still on his feet. Across the 30 to the 25. Still on his feet. Eddie to the 20. Picks up a block from Terry Godwin. 15, 10, 5. Knocked down at the 4-yard line. Boy, what a run by Cedric Maynard. Wow.
Boy, he maintained his balance there.
I'm sorry, Eddie Culpepper, not Cedric Maynard.
That's right. Culpepper did a fantastic job of maintaining his balance. As he was catching it, he sort of lost his footing.
What a great play call that time by Matt Napier. They caught the Heard County Braves in a blitz. Had a great screen call to the left, and it really worked well. Eddie did a good job to stay on his feet. Got the ball all the way down inside the 5-yard line, marked it to 4. First and goal for the Callaway Cavaliers. 4:26 to go here with the clock stopped and no score. Cedric Maynard in to give Eddie Culpepper a break now. Cedric in at the tailback. Number 8, Bronze Zalea at the fullback. Martin puts Braylon Sanders in motion to the left. Turns and hand the ball to Maynard. Got a flag down the backfield. Cedric's going to get down inside the 5 to the 2. That's going to be an illegal shift against the Cavaliers. Might back it up about 5 yards.
Yeah, it just gives us more room.
This is one of the things that the Cavaliers have had, a little trouble with, George, in the early going. Last week they were down first and goal inside the 5-yard line right before halftime, fumbled and lost it then, and then now they have a good drive going here. Hopefully this 5-yard penalty will not keep us from getting in the end zone. Ball's going to be back, marked back near the Heard County 9-yard line. First down, it looks like, in about 2 yards now. I was thinking they had to get a touch. That's got to be wrong. That's first and goal, I believe.
Goal.
Yeah.
They were inside the 10 on that first down.
Sanders in motion. Cedric Maynard going to go right up the middle of the field.
Nice
dodges a tackler to the 5. Hit hard. Still driving.
Wow,
still driving. Touchdown! What a run by Cedric Maynard.
That is grit and effort. That's the only way to describe it.
Kept those feet moving. Went in for the touchdown. And as you mentioned, George, an important first drive for the Cavaliers.
Right.
As they jump on top 6-0 with the extra point to come by number 31, Cameron Spinks. Boy, what a good job on that right side by number 58, Nick Bishop. Number 54 there, Harley Tabor. Just a great job by that offensive line. Cedric kept those feet going. Big touchdown here for the Cavaliers as they go up 6-0 with 3:46 to go here in the game. Terry Godwin will be the holder. There's a snap. It's down. Spinks with a kick, and it's good. So with 3:46 to go here in the first quarter, Callaway High School 7, Heard County 0. We're paused for these short messages. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network. Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football here at Callaway Stadium, where the Cavaliers have just gone up by a score of 7-0. 3:46 to go here in the first quarter. The Cavaliers get ready to kick off again. Moving from left to right. Dunston deep for the Braves. Milliman puts his foot in it. Good kick this time. Backs Dunson up inside the 10. He's going to field it about his 6. Come up the middle of the field. Going to stay on his feet and be tackled by number 10, J.T. Wortham, just out across the 20. Ball's going to be marked right near the 25-yard line. First down and 10, Hurd County.
Great effort by Wortham with that shoestring grab there. Sometimes that's tough when you're reaching across your body with it with an athlete like Dunson.
Looks like we got a flag on the field. Looks like it might be a hold against Hurd County. So let's see what happens here. Got the ball marked on the 25, so it looks like this is going to be a step off against the Braves. And it is a hold. So that's going to give the Hurd County really tough starting field position on this drive. Let's see if the Cavaliers can get a 3 and out, get that ball back to their offense. Ball's back inside the 15, Georgia, right near between the 14 and 15.
Yeah, it would be nice. Get a 3 and out, make it clean, come up with a stop, and then let's see, can we capitalize on this lead and maybe score some more points during the first quarter.
Quarterback Jones gets his play call from Coach Barron on the sideline, steps into the huddle. Play clock down to 15 seconds. They break the huddle. Jones going to go under center. Backs in an eye. Play clock down to 6 and running. There's a snap. They're going to get it off. Going to turn and run the option to the right. Quarterback Jones going to keep it. Get out across the 20. Good gain on first down. Picked up almost 9. Ball's going to be marked out near the 23, 24-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like about 8 or 9 yards. He made a good decision, to hold on to it instead of pitch.
Good job on first down by Hurd County as they pick up about 8 yards, as we said. Going to bring up second down and 2. Ball's marked out near the 24-yard line. 3:12 to go in the first quarter with your score Callaway 7 and Hurd County 0. Quarterback Jones to the line of scrimmage again. Single back this time. Dunson offset to the left. 2 wide receivers left. Run a little quick trap right up the center field. Nothing doing there. Number 3, Lorenzo Patterson from his defensive tackle. Almost no gain. Going to mark it maybe a yard. Going to bring up third down at about 10.
Patterson's really been clutch as well. We mentioned, Devin Powell earlier. But, you got Wortham on the end, and they've just been fantastic at that.
Lorenzo's so quick, as you mentioned,
yeah.
George. He's just really, really hard to block, and he just really gets such a good jump. He's really hard to get to. So third down and really a little more than 10. Maybe 10 and a half, 11. Quarterback Jones under center.
It'll be 3rd and 1, Tony.
Is it 3rd and 1?
Yes.
I'm sorry. See, I told you your eyes were better than I was. Cavaliers shift. They're going to run a quick pitch to the right. Eddie Culpepper. Boy, what a big tackle. Let's see where they mark that one.
Boy, it looks short.
He might be short, depending on the mark. He is. He had to get out to the 35, and I don't believe he got there. Wow, what a tackle by Eddie Culpepper from his linebacker position. That's 3 big tackles for Eddie so far. So looks like maybe Hurd County's going to go for it. So a big gamble here by Hurd County early in the game. 4th down and less than a yard. Let's see if they try to draw the Cavaliers off and then maybe punt it later.
I can imagine Scherer, what he's yelling right now.
They're going to break the huddle. Quarterback
the ball.
Jones under center. 1 wide receiver left, 1 right. Quarterback Jones going to turn. We got a late flag, so let's see what happened there. May have been a little motion on Hurd County. That's exactly right. Procedure call against the Braves. So that'll make the decision for Coach Barron. They're going to back it up 5 yards. Ball back inside the 20 at the 19. Going to bring up 4th down and 6, and Hurd County will be forced to punt to Terry Godwin, who stands on his own 50.
Godwin, if he catches a hole, he's got that speed. He's a 5-star athlete for a reason.
No doubt. Number 20, Colin Nutt, going to be punting for Hurd County. He's standing back inside his 10 at the 6-yard line. Cavaliers look like they might be bringing some pressure. They're going to set up a return.
Set it up.
There's the punt. Short punt off to the right. It's going to hit near the 40. Take a Cavalier bounce. Back. Going to sit down at about the 38-yard line. So great field position for the Cavaliers. Good job by the defense.
And here's their chance.
Here's a chance to put more points on the board. So with 1:26 to go in the first quarter, we'll pause for this 30-second break. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Touchdown! Great teams bring together skill, the right equipment, and ongoing support. It's a winning combination. At West Georgia Health in LaGrange, our highly rated teams sport medical expertise, state-of-the-art technology, and comprehensive support services. That's why our heart clinic is leading the way in cardiovascular care and ranked in the top 10% of all U.S. hospitals for medical excellence. West Georgia Health is also accredited by the Commission on Cancer and brings together the latest in diagnostic and treatment protocols. When it comes to keeping you healthy, West Georgia Health is on your side. From quality outcomes and advanced procedures to community education, we're in the game for you. For more information or to review our playbook, visit wghealth.org. West Georgia Health. So healthy together.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football. And George, we mentioned in the pregame it was going to be important for the Cavaliers to get good quarterbacking from Dre Martin. And, boy, while we were gone to break, he hit Terry Godwin on a 40-yard post pattern that you could not draw up any prettier. Great route, great throw, great catch, and the Cavaliers go up by a score 14-0 with an extra point. So what a throw and catch that time. Good protection from his offensive line.
Oh, absolutely. It was in stride. Godwin didn't have to slow down and catch it and run. Boy, it was beautiful, and that post route was just dialed up perfectly.
He had single coverage out here on the right side. Coach Matt Napier saw some things. Great field position also on that short punt. Terry had single coverage out here to the right. Martin dropped back with great protection from his offensive line, stood in there, looked off the safety, and threw a strike to the post for Terry Godwin.
And Spinks again, perfect on the PAT. And look at the sideline, Tony, and in the stands.
Good start for the Cavaliers. We thought that was going to be important tonight. So Hunter Milliman going to do the kicking again. Going to kick off. Ball's on the 40. Hunter for his third kickoff tonight. Dunston back deep, along with Barron, number 23. Milliman hits it at the 40. Going to go down the right side. Going to hit it about the 25. Bounce inside the 20. Dunston's going to pick it up on the run. Hemmed in against the sideline. Good coverage by the Cavaliers that time. That's number 7 down there, Nick Woodyard on the coverage. Number 8, LeBron Zalea, and also number 13, Eric Clausell.
Yeah, Woodyard and Zalea using the sideline to their advantage. A lot of times you don't have to make the big hit. Just use it and get him out of bounds. Great play. Good directional kick that time by Hunter Milliman as he kicked it over here and shortened the coverage area for the Callaway Cavaliers. So Heard County has the ball again. First down and 10. Ball's marked on their own 33-yard line. Quarterback Jones in the huddle. Heard County breaks a huddle. Jones under center. Backs in an eye behind him as lightning flashes on the other side there. George will have to keep an eye on that. Dunston's going to take the ball right up the middle of the field. Tackled by number 21, R.J. Williams, as he crosses the 30. Going to fall out near the 32-yard line. A couple of yards on that gain. And, yes, I saw the lightning. Yeah, the officials will keep a close eye on that as you look across the field. And it looks like they've blown the whistle. As you look across the field now, there may be lightning in the area, so they're going to clear the sidelines. Send both teams into the locker room. Cavaliers are going to head into the locker room. So with 59.7 seconds to go here in the first quarter, we're going to have a lightning delay with your Cavaliers up by a score of 14-0 as they quickly clear both sidelines. You just hope that you could bottle up this momentum and it doesn't affect the kids in any way. Last week we had a delay just starting the game. Right. Now we're in the middle of it with all this momentum. They're going to have to come through if we're able to get this out. That's right. One thing Georgia High School does, when I know in baseball they'll have what they call a game manager who is in charge of one of the things he's in charge of is a lightning detector. In other words, so if they detect lightning anywhere within a certain area, and I don't know if it's the same in football, but usually what happens, you have to have 30 minutes between lightning sightings or whatever. So 30 minutes from now, if we don't have another sighting, you should be able to kick this thing off again, hopefully 30 or 40 minutes. But if you have one within that 30-minute period, you got to start from there and go 30 minutes. So we're kind of at the mercy here of the weather. But this will give us an opportunity to go back to the stadium. Go back to the station for some commercial breaks. You're listening to Callaway High School football, and we're in a weather delay on the Eagle Sports Network.
Win big at Kia of LaGrange. Test drive a Kia Soul and receive a Georgia lottery ticket for a chance to win a new 2014 Kia Soul or up to $500,000. The 2014 Soul is totally transformed. It's uniquely styled and features advanced technology. The Soul LX.
Yes, it's the right time and the right place is Holmes Pharmacy. You'll save like never before. Save money when you buy. And we accept Medicare, Medicaid, and private insurance, and each buyer is treated like a franchise player. It's all at Holmes Pharmacy. Holmes Pharmacy with locations in LaGrange and Hamilton.
Joel Upchurch is your Remax Result agent. No matter if you're selling or buying, the first phone call should be to Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702. This week's featured listing is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home situated on a picture-perfect lot with hardwood floors, fireplace, and a spacious family room flooded with natural light for only $223,500. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed, call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or see the listings at joelupchurch.com.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway Stadium, where we are in a weather delay. Lightning in the area with 59. The game was called with 59.7 seconds to go here in the first quarter, and your Cavaliers up by a score of 14-0. And I got George Simpson here with me tonight, and George is going to be our weatherman as he watches for lightning. As we mentioned, his eyes are a lot better than mine. But those two lightning that came through a minute ago, I even saw that one, George, so that'll give you an idea. For those of you listening on the radio, it was actually behind the visitors' stadium, so I don't know what the visitor sideline, so I don't know what's going on behind us. But boy, George, when you look around, a lot of dark clouds, and
right.
If it doesn't rain out of some of this, it's going to really miss a good chance.
You know, when that first spark came, we sort of ignored catching eyes with each other because we wanted to pretend like it didn't happen with all this momentum going. But we have not seen rain, but we have seen lightning, and I believe I just saw another bolt. So if your rules are the same in baseball as they are in football,
right,
that means we have another 30 minutes before we start
well,
from this time.
You can hear the thunder in the background
right.
also. So, we'll see what the stands are. There are a few people filing out. Most of the stands are still packed. Heard County's got a good crowd. The Heard County band is playing over there. So I'm not really sure how this is going to play out. But, let's talk a little bit about the first quarter, George. My goodness, you mentioned how important it was for the Cavaliers to come out and get a quick start. They go down and score on their first offensive possession. Nice, about a 70-yard drive. Eddie Culpepper with Cedric Maynard with a big catch on third down. Nice screen play, got him down inside the
and a block
the 5.
by Godwin.
That's right, Godwin with a big block. People, we'll talk about that in a minute. All they hear about is Terry's big plays, and
right.
But you got a block to play at the next level, and that's what he certainly did. But again, the Cavaliers took it up, took it down the field, scored, made it 6-0. The extra point by Cameron Spinks, and then defense comes out, gets a big stop, 3 and out. They short punt. Callaway with good field position at their own 40, and as we mentioned, Dre Martin hit Terry Godwin on a deep post pattern that was as pretty a throw and catch as you've seen.
Oh, it was beautiful, and this was what Tony and I talked about in pregame, that this is what Callaway needed, and they've got to feel really good down in the locker room right now. I bet Wiggins is really happy, and of course Napier is probably delighted as well. But they're so good at not losing composure when they play late this year, and they're great in the second half. It was just so good to see them come out. So 2 drives, 2 scores.
Well, you mentioned one thing. You wonder, last week we talked about a late kickoff, and again, each team had to deal with it,
right.
So it's not an excuse. Tonight, a little more adversity thrown your way. Coach Wiggins, boy, that's a nice streak of lightning there. Coach Wiggins talked about, I know he talks about on his show on the Saturday morning quarterback show out at Kia that's on, by the way, in the morning at 8:30. He talks about his kids being able to overcome adversity. He mentioned the loss last week, how they're going to handle it. And now you talk about another delay where you've got lightning in the area that doesn't really seem they're going to be getting out of here pretty quick. So, again, another thing for the kids mentally to deal with.
Yeah. Have you ever been a part of a ball game that, say, was canceled, like something like this,
No.
1 minute to go?
No, I never have. And that's what was so strange. We talked about the Florida-Idaho game last week in college. Usually you'll see rain. Lightning, I've never really been around that much, but here lately it's been more prevalent. Last 2 or 3 years in college football, I can remember some big games. I can remember some games at West Virginia where lightning was terrible. Of course, they're going to play those. They're going to wait.
Yeah.
And, who makes a decision? What do you do? Do you suspend it? Do you those types of things? But last week they had so much rain in Gainesville, Idaho had flown cross country, and that probably wasn't cheap airplane tickets, and I think they kicked off, and that was as far as they got, and so they suspended that game after 3 hours, I believe it was, George. So
I'm sure there was some sort of settlement for the Vandals.
Yeah, I'm sure they at least got a plane ticket paid for. But for those of you listening to us tonight and just tuning in, as we mentioned, we are in a weather delay here with 59 seconds to go in the first quarter. The game has been suspended due to lightning in the area. So your score again, Callaway 14, Heard County 0. We'll throw it back to the station for these commercial breaks. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Attention, attention! If you are currently an active duty or retired vet, or if you are employed by a school or university, you qualify for supplier pricing. Step into a 2014 GMC Sierra Double Cab SLE for $29,886 or a 2014 Chevy Cruze LT for $18,963. Come in and save thousands at All Pro Chevy, Buick, Cadillac, and GMC on New Franklin Road in beautiful LaGrange. All Pro Auto Group, where the customer always wins.
Car won't start? Or does your problem sound a little more like that? Come to Stanford Automotive to get your car in tip-top shape quick with a reliable team of automotive specialists. Stanford Automotive, 706-882-0186. 66 Youngs Mill Road in LaGrange. Stanford Automotive, 706-882-0186. The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway Stadium, where we are in a weather delay. A first for me, I guess. I've been watching football a long time. I'm joined by Brandon Brooks as my partner George Simpson went over to talk to the officials to see exactly what goes on in this situation. And George will be back with us, of course. Brandon, the golden voice of the Callaway High School Cavaliers, and my partner on some road games. And partner, good to see you again.
Good to see
you. Ever been
you.
involved in a lightning rain delay type?
Yes, sir. Apparently, from what I understand, if lightning strikes within so many miles of the stadium, there is an automatic 30-minute delay from the last lightning strike.
We talked about, and I knew that was the case in baseball. You know, we've been through rounds.
Right.
And you see this more in baseball, I guess, with the weather, but as hot as it's been, so it's from, in other words, that strike right there that we just saw, it's 30 minutes from that one.
Yes,
so
sir.
This could go on for a while. Do we need to send out for supper? Or what are you thinking?
Call for pizza.
Well,
We're getting
the Kobe. She's rolling the control board back here to get us some food in here because we might be here a while. But is there a time frame, I wonder? Brandon, I wonder to just –
It's 30 minutes from the last lightning strike, and I know, speaking of lightning, how about Terry Godwin?
Wow. Was that not something? We talked about, George and I were talking on the pregame about how important it was for the Cavaliers to get off to a good start and get some consistency and confidence for Dre Martin. And, boy, that right there will do it. That was great protection from his old line,
Yes.
stood in that pocket,
Yes.
and just threw a strike. Terry never broke stride, and it was and once he got his hands on it, I don't know how he got single coverage out here. I think it had a lot to do with the trips on the other side.
Right.
But, boy, he really chose the right receiver, and Terry caught it and does what he does, score touchdowns.
Well, it was an awesome deal. You know, last week when we were up at Grady with Best, Dre, the ball was kind of sailing on him. And that was a big issue for me coming into the game tonight. What was Dre going to do? Because as we were watching last week, he had plenty of time, but he put that pass right on the money. Our O-line is doing fantastic. Eddie Culpepper, Cedric Maynard, these guys have just been horses tonight on those 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3 situations, really turning it over.
You mentioned Eddie. What a great job at linebacker he's done tonight. We've already
Yes,
called
sir.
his name with 4 or 5 tackles. So, but you know, I was talking to George before we went to break. Brandon, you know, Pete always talks about adversity. You know, last week we had a late kickoff at 8:30, and as we said, both teams had to deal with it, so it wasn't an excuse.
Right.
We just got beat. You know,
Right.
they played better than
Right.
we did. But again, this is not something you expect, not something
Yes.
you plan for. So you got all this momentum. Now you got to harness it, take it into the locker room, and come back out and restart again. So that's not an easy thing to do. And you look at the skies; they're not lightening up any at all.
Yes. Well, it really favors the Braves. I mean, what better time for lightning when, you know, you're getting scored on, you're getting pushed off the ball.
Right.
So it's going to be critical for our guys to keep that momentum up, and, you know, that's why they hire guys like Pete Wiggins, because that's a big responsibility
That's
when you
exactly.
get those guys settled down. And, you know, we don't have a row of bikes and all of that stuff to keep our blood flowing. So when our Callaway Cavaliers hit the field, it's going to separate the men from the boys
And they
tonight,
have to be
that's for
ready
sure.
to go. We're talking with Brandon Brooks here at this weather delay. This is Tony Walls, and we are at Callaway Stadium, where with 59 seconds to go here in the first quarter, we're in a weather delay due to lightning. Your score, Callaway 14 and Heard County 0. We're going to pause for these messages from our sponsor. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hurry in today to Key of LaGrange because our lot is packed like never before. And with a special KMMG employee and family pricing plan, you can take advantage of 15% below invoice pricing. And let's run the numbers. A 2014 Kia Soul with a list price of $19,318 with the employee discount. You can roll in this Soul for only $13,995 plus tax, tag, title, and dock fee. And it comes with Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Shop online at KeyofLaGrange.com. Act now. Stock number B0059.
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their www.MalloryAgency.com.
Products not available in all states.
You're busy with places to go and people to see. At CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card. Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today. CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
Getting you back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics' goal. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football online at Eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Callaway Stadium, everyone. Tony Walls, George Simpson here, where we are in a weather delay with your score Callaway 14 and Heard County 0. 59 seconds to go here in the first quarter, and lightning was detected in the area, and George, it has not slowed down. Still see those flashes streaking across the sky. It's not those streaks that we saw earlier, but you were able to get a little information.
Yeah, you're right.
From the officials.
That's right. It's confirmed in terms of what you and Brandon Brooks were just talking about, and then when it, a decision maybe have to be made in terms of, are we going to finish this game? Because if it keeps lightning and we're delayed 30 minutes, what matters most is it a classification game?
Right.
And, do they want to make the game up? Mm-hmm. Or would it make sense just to cancel it? Like Idaho, Florida. I think you brought us a bad omen tonight by mentioning that earlier.
Well, I don't know, is it me or you? This is your first one tonight, so
right? Yeah.
We'll take half credit for it. How about that? But as the clouds are, it's really dark here. Of course, obviously it's supposed to be at this time of night, but boy, you could really still see those black clouds and we haven't had any rain yet.
No.
And for those of you just joining us, if you'd like to tune in to hear the Troup County Tigers as they play up in Northgate tonight, George can tell you how to click on, and while we're in a weather delay, you might enjoy that broadcast with Jack Mormon and Greg Higgs.
Well, I don't know. I'm sure we're very entertaining too, Tony. But
depends on who you talk to.
I'm sure the only one listening is probably our wives.
Well, I don't know about that either. They are good enough to us to let us get out a little bit on Friday night and come do this. But
she kicked me out the door.
Is that
too.
right? Yeah, I understand. We're trying to get a score from our friends up from the Troup game. Maybe pass that along to you. LaGrange High School, of course, is playing over in Griffin tonight against Spalding. Try to catch a score on that for you too. But again, as we continue in this weather delay here, it's an opportunity for everyone here to to sort of kick back and settle back in. Of course, I think that Brandon brought up a good point. This delay really allows Heard County to sort of regroup and maybe get back in this ball game after if and when we do get ready to play again.
Yep, momentum. All right. So by the way, like you had mentioned, if this is boring, you're listening to us online right now. So if you wanted to hear Troup County action, you can either go to 96.9 or 1240 Eagle Sports, or you could just click on the link to listen live or watch live on the Troup County game. You can see the link right there on the website.
And of course, while we are in this weather delay, George and I certainly won't have our feelings hurt if you do decide to tune in and listen to that game. Jack and Greg do a great job of bringing you Troup Tiger football. And
absolutely.
Next week, the Callaway Cavaliers will actually have an off week. Chance to hopefully they can get a W tonight and go into the off week with a little momentum and get ready to play a really good Harris County team in 2 weeks. And speaking of Harris County, next Friday night, the Troup High Tigers will be down in Harris County playing. So I guess we'll have the whole staff down there next week. Boy, only one game going, and then Harris County is always a neat place to go and play, and a great facility down there. And again, it's not a long drive. And we were talking, George, about the opportunity to play really quality opponents within a 50-mile radius here. You talk about Callaway, Troup, and LaGrange playing, and now you throw Harris County and Heard County into that mix. Well, you've got games that not only are good competition, but they bring people in.
Absolutely.
And they're a good gate, and it's a good opportunity not to have to travel because it's expensive to put those kids on the bus.
Yeah, a lot of these kids grow up being friends, I mean, Harris County is just down the road, and Heard County is that way. So I do have an update from Troup. It's looking good. It's 15-0 right now, according to Patrick from the station.
Outstanding. That's the Tigers with a big win last week against LaGrange High School, and it sounds like they've carried that momentum over to this game. Even though they lost their running back Dre Townsend to a broken leg. So good job by the Tigers as they jump out on Northgate by a score of 15-0, as you mentioned. So
they sure do look sharp. And about that Troup County Harris County game, it's our next two opponents. It'd be really interesting to see how all this unfolds, for Callaway, because they're going to see two great teams. And Troup is playing with a lot of momentum right now, and if they can go down there and play Harris County, who has a new coach.
That's right.
In fact, they played Harris County's old coach at Upson Lee in the preseason, if I'm not mistaken.
Callaway has played Harris County for the last couple of years, if I remember right. And we went down a couple of years ago and came out with a win. And Harris County went to 0-4 after that game. But after that game, they reeled off 8 wins in a row and went maybe 3 rounds into the playoffs. Yeah. And then last year, they came up here with a really, really good football team.
Yes, they did.
And they beat the Cavaliers, one of their 2 losses last year. So they have some excellent athletes down there, well coached. And that's another tough game for the Cavaliers. And you and I talked about their out-of-region and non-conference schedule this year. Boy, they with the region this year getting some changes. We'll talk a little bit more about the teams in the region this year. But, boy, these out-of-region games are very, very tough opponents.
And exciting, too.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, as we said, we are in a weather delay here with your score Callaway 14 and Heard County 0. We're going to pause for these short messages from our sponsors. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, welcome to State Farm.
What's up? Hi, I want to switch to State Farm, but my husband has a hard time letting things go. He's stuck in the 90s.
Not. Well, if you do switch to State Farm, I can save you $500.
Raise the roof.
Switch to State Farm for your auto insurance, and you could save on average $500. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Stuck on savings? Go to the Square in LaGrange or call Matt Orr, your State Farm agent.
Average household savings based on 2012 National Survey of new policyholders who reported savings by switching to State Farm.
Getting you back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics' goal. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game. Rob Upchurch is your RE/MAX result agent. No matter if you're selling or buying, the first phone call should be to Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. This week's featured listing is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. It has over 5 acres of land with a fenced-in backyard, hardwood flooring, and just seconds from I-85 in West Point. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed, call Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014 or see the listings at robupchurchsells.com.
Attention, attention! If you are currently an active duty or retired vet, or if you are employed by a school or university, you qualify for supplier pricing. Step into a 2014 GMC Sierra Double Cab SLE for $29,886 or a 2014 Chevy Cruze LT for $18,963. Come in and save thousands at All Pro Chevy, Buick, Cadillac, and GMC on New Franklin Road in beautiful LaGrange. All Pro Auto Group, where the customer always wins.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Callaway Stadium, everyone. Callaway High School football. Tony Walls, George Simpson here from Callaway Stadium, and we are in a weather delay with your score Callaway 14 and Heard County 0. And as I was working here on my I-1 phone, as I like to call it, I still have a flip phone. My partner over here, George, continues to give me a lot of grief. And as George and I work together, he will figure out that I am not the most technologically advanced person. I just have figured out how to open this thing in text. So I'm trying to send messages out to all my buddies out here, let us know we're in the weather delay and get some scores. But we're going to keep George. He's doing a good job, at least so far for most of the first quarter. But
11 minutes.
Yeah, you know, George, I try to. It's again, I'm kind of proud of my I-1 phone here. You know, that's what I like to call it. So.
Well, for you listeners to envision it, he's got to press the button 3 times to get to that third letter of the first word.
Well, it's not so much that. And again, spelling comes into play here too, so that's another thing. But George, I don't know if you've been out to the couple things as far as a little non-football news here. I don't know if you've been out to the campus at Callaway to see their new facility.
I haven't, but
multi-functional facility. It's an incredible building.
I've got some great friends that work in the Callaway system. Coach Lynn, the new golf coach, and Coach Scher, the defensive line coach for the football team.
Okay.
And I've heard them brag about it. They're really proud of that. Callaway is a program that's on the upside. That win against LaGrange 2 weeks ago, I think, was one of the most historic victories in their history.
Sure.
And it goes to show just how far Callaway's come.
You're exactly right. And when you think about it, Callaway, they opened in 1996. So what we're in there, is that 19 years, and I can remember when we first started. We talked about it takes time to build tradition. It takes time to build a program. And Coach Wiggins, in his 13th year, as a matter of fact, I did not realize that. He's been this is 12th year as a head coach.
Well, this is his baby.
Really, really brought in some stability. He brought in a great staff, and those guys have been together for a while. And that's one of the things you mentioned is stability. But that facility out there, for you fans that have not had a chance to go see it, it's a multifunctional facility. Coach Wiggins likes to call it coaches call it a game changer, but Coach likes to call it a life changer because of the fact that it affects so many kids in a positive way. Not just football players. It has, the facility can be used by any athletic group at Callaway. Male, female, locker rooms, showers, the whole 9 yards, an indoor practice facility. So. Really, really quite it's a beautiful building, especially at night. Have the seas on the side, and it's lit up at night. So it is really, really, really a beautiful building. And Coach Wiggins should be commended for all the work that he did. He really put a lot of time, traveled the state of Georgia, took a lot of pictures. And, of course, it wouldn't happen without the voters of Troup County and SPLOST and that kind of thing. And, we thank them so much for what they've done. But you mentioned it's just another step in the evolution of the program. Being able to play last year, going 12-2, and being able to go to Buford and really play.
Have them on the ropes,
really
too, by 14.
Really play a good Buford team. And
some would argue that could have been the state championship game.
And you look at it like that. They played Buford about as tough for a half as I saw anybody play them. And it was really, Greg Hicks and I did the game, and I can remember they had some weather came through, but it was almost like Buford went in at halftime and said, okay, that's enough, and turned on a switch. That's how good they were. But that tells you what Callaway did by playing. It was 14-7 at the half, I believe. Cavaliers were up. But, the program has come a long way under Coach Wiggins' direction, and, hopefully it will continue to get better.
Yeah, I agree.
So for those of you that are joining us, expecting to hear some football. We had a really good 11 minutes of football in the first quarter. We are in a weather delay. Your score is Callaway 14, Heard County 0. And as we mentioned, when lightning is in the area, the rules from Georgia High School are pretty specific. 30 minutes from the last sighting.
Right, and it also depends on the length. I believe they have a detector to tell us how far.
Right. We mentioned a game manager for each event, and one of their duties is to detect lightning for this exact situation. So again, we'll just sort of play it by ear and see how the officials handle this. I don't know how long they will wait before they make a decision. Again, it's not raining; it's just lightning in the area. So hopefully we can get this thing in. You know, when you start rescheduling games, you start talking about off dates. Can you get both teams with an off date? Can you can you get them together again? You know, and again, being in close proximity here, you would hope that would be the case. But maybe we won't have to deal with that. Hopefully, we can go through. We can get this weather out of here, and we can continue to play football. So
well, that's the worst case scenario. But I doubt they would make up a game.
Yeah, it would be logistically, even though they're close, it would be awfully hard to do that. You're exactly right.
They may need that bye week, to get ready for another team.
Sure.
And
you're exactly right. Injuries play a big part. When does the bye come? Those kind of things. But again, we'll see what happens. So we're going to pause for these short messages. Again, we are in a weather delay here at Callaway Stadium with your score Callaway 14 and Heard County 0. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Touchdown! Great teams bring together skill, the right equipment, and ongoing support. It's a winning combination. At West Georgia Health in LaGrange, our highly rated teams sport medical expertise, state-of-the-art technology, and comprehensive support services. That's why our heart clinic is leading the way in cardiovascular care and ranked in the top 10% of all U.S. hospitals for medical excellence. West Georgia Health is also accredited by the Commission on Cancer and brings together the latest in diagnostic and treatment protocols. When it comes to keeping you healthy, West Georgia Health is on your side. From quality outcomes and advanced procedures to community education, we're in the game for you. For more information or to review our playbook, visit wghealth.org. West Georgia Health. So healthy together.
Joel Upchurch is your Rebanks Result agent. No matter if you're selling or buying, the first phone call should be to Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702. This week's featured listing is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home situated on a picture-perfect lot with hardwood floored fireplace and a spacious family room flooded with natural light for only $223,500. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed, call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or see the listings at joelupchurch.com.
Hurry in today to Key of LaGrange because our lot is packed like never before. And with a special KMMG employee and family pricing plan, you can take advantage of 15% below invoice pricing. And let's run the numbers. A 2014 Kia Soul with a list price of $19,318 with the employee discount, you can roll in this Soul for only $13,995 plus tax, tag, title, and dock fees. And it comes with Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Shop online at keyoflagrange.com. Act now. Stock number B0059.
The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football here at Callaway Stadium on this lightning-filled Friday night as we're in a weather delay here. With your score, Callaway 14 and Herd 0. Play was stopped with 59 seconds to go in the first quarter. With Callaway having all the momentum, having just scored their second touchdown of the night on a beautiful throw and catch from Dre Martin to Terry Godwin for about a 40-yard touchdown strike. And that's when the lightning came. And as we mentioned, it's we see the officials coming back out on the field now to talk to the administration here to see what we're going to do. But George, we have, while we have a little time here, hopefully we can get to some announcements here. I know you've got one over there concerning the Callaway High School soccer team.
That's right. Yeah, the soccer team, they're selling Huckleberry barbecue tickets now. Unfortunately, I don't have a date quite yet, but, the sports program has a lot of diversity. There's soccer,
that's exactly right,
volleyball, and golf, and so make out there and go get you some barbecue tickets.
And if we can get, I'm sure any of the soccer parents or participants will be able to to get those for you, and we'll try to get a date and maybe what day that's going to be. I know a lot of times you can buy those on site, so we'll see some more information that we can come up with there. But as we mentioned, the Callaway High administration are meeting with the officials on the field to sort of discuss the situation. So hopefully we'll be able to get some things started here shortly. We'll see what they come up with. But in the meantime, I was sending out some. I know you'll find this hard to believe for the people that know me. I was sending out some text to my friends that are over in Griffin tonight watching LaGrange play Spalding. And they are also in a weather delay over there. So not only us, but them. And the score with about a minute till halftime is Spalding 8 and LaGrange 0. And I think George had a score again a little earlier for those of you that missed it. Troop High is up on Northgate by a score of 15-0. So as we hopefully get ready here to
here comes Coach Wiggins, it looks like.
We see Coach Hubbard coming out over here, and he's going to be talking with the officials. And I assume Coach Barron or someone from his staff will be out shortly. So they're discussing it now. Neither team has come back out onto the field yet, so I would assume they would give them a few moments to stretch and get loose. Again, so we'll try to keep you guys updated as to what's going on. The officials are loosening up. I do see one official.
That's a good sign.
Yeah, I do see one official heading over to the Heard County locker room. He's going up the steps on the other side there, so hopefully we're going to be able to get started here shortly.
I got a date on that soccer Huckleberry's barbecue ticket. It's September 20th at Kroger, and I'm sure you can contact your Callaway people or maybe even call the school and get your tickets. They really need that money to raise for those kids who work so hard. My wife and I this Labor Day weekend were listening to some old Beach Boys music, and I heard a song, Be True to Your School by Beach Boys. It reminded me of Callaway.
There you go.
There's a lot of school pride.
And you mentioned Huckleberry's. Huckleberry's Barbecue has been with Callaway for a long time.
Yes.
They go way back. We've had a lot of fundraisers with them, different sports, football, baseball, soccer, golf, tennis, whatever.
Right.
And they've always done a good job for us. I can remember one year we had a fundraiser with them, and it was during an ice storm. And we were the only, for those of you who can remember what year that was, that's been a while back, but we were the only, all the power was gone on Commerce Avenue. We had it at Kroger. We were the only deal going on. I bet we could have sold 2,000-3,000 plates of barbecue that day. But Huckleberry's has always been good to us, and it's always been a two-way street. But, get out there and support those soccer kids and get a good meal in the process. So as we get ready here, hopefully to start back playing football, we're going to pause for a few more commercial breaks, and you're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.malloryagency.com.
Products not available in all states.
Getting you back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics' goal. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game.
Are you ready for a great deal? A money-saving party! We got great quality and value. We'll get you kick-started.
Holmes Pharmacy is ready to help you with your healthcare needs. Yes, it's time for action, and what better place for action than football and Holmes Pharmacy? When you go into Holmes Pharmacy, we do go into action. Action to serve you better and faster. If you want to deal with the best, then see Holmes Pharmacy in LaGrange and Hamilton.
The all-new, all-pro Hyundai in LaGrange is offering the All-Pro Advantage. Friends and family pricing on all-new Hyundais for everyone. Save thousands. With 0% financing on 2014 Sonatas and Elantras. Purchase a 2015 Sonata for only $20,899. All veterans receive an additional $500 on top of our already low prices. Visit us at 1405 Lafayette Parkway, LaGrange, or online at allprohyundai.com. The all-new, all-pro Hyundai, where the customer always wins.
The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football here at Callaway Stadium. And it looks like, George, we're going to be ending this weather delay here. We've been in a weather delay probably about 30 minutes, I guess, 35 minutes. Yep. And your score, Callaway 14, Heard County 0, 59 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Yes, that's right, first quarter. So the teams are making their way back onto the field. The Cavaliers are coming out of the locker room now, stretching on the far down here in the far end zone to our left. And I'm sure Heard County will be back out shortly as they get an opportunity to stretch and regroup. And hopefully we'll be getting this thing started here, George, in the near future.
Yeah, that's key. And, stay hydrated.
That's exactly right.
I'm sure that's what they were doing in there. And, even some nutritionists would probably suggest a PB&J or maybe a Rice Krispie treat of some sort to energize the players.
I heard, Coach, it's funny you mentioned that. Coach Wiggins was talking last week. They're big on chocolate milk.
Yeah, I remember him mentioning
that. And evidently, if it's really full of protein and vitamins and minerals that it puts back in the body. So that's I never knew that. We always heard pickle juice and salt tablets and those kind of things. So
saw what that did to you,
Yeah. That's boy, come a long way since the Stone Ages, I guess. But just got an updated score, George, from over in Spalding County, where LaGrange has tied that game 8-8 at halftime. So that's a big score as the Grangers try to get that first win of the year under new coach Diallo Burks, and opportunity for those kids to feel some success also.
Absolutely.
So hopefully we'll be pulling for them and we get everybody in the county a win this week. So still waiting for Heard County to come back out on the field. As we said, the officials are back out. They're stretching and getting loose, and looks like the coaching staff is headed back out from Heard County, so we expect those kids out here shortly. I would assume they'll give them about 3 or 4 minutes to get ready, and we'll pick up the action where it left off. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe it was Callaway had just scored and kicked off, and I believe Heard County had the ball inside their 30-yard line, so we'll get that started back as soon as everyone gets loose. And I see Heard County coming out now. So.
If the scoreboard is right, it's 2nd and 7 on the 32. If it's accurate.
There you go. We'll see.
Which I believe.
I think you're probably right. The officials have if you notice the markers on the other side, they're
right. Yeah,
they're laying there too. So all the fans are heading back in, getting back to their seats, getting ready for what we hope will be a continuation of the momentum that Callaway had before they went in at the weather break. So, it's just as I say that, we see some lightning flash across the top of the stadium on the other side. So,
and again, I guess that matters. How far away did the meter tell us it was?
That's exactly right. Again, the administration's down here keeping a close eye on it. So we'll see what happens. But right now, we're going to throw it back to the station for some more commercial breaks, and you're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Struggling to keep up with your kids' finances and insurance? Then let State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp in LaGrange help you simplify and get to a better state, because with Mabel Smith Sharp handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time for everything else. More money, too, because adding State Farm policies could mean earning discounts worth up to 40%. That's money. Mabel Smith Sharp can help you put toward a college savings plan. Call State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp today and get to a better state with State Farm. Discounts may vary state to state.
Hurry in today to Key of LaGrange, because our lot is packed like never before. And with a special KMMG employee and family pricing plan, you can take advantage of 15% below invoice pricing. And let's run the numbers. A 2014 Kia Soul with a list price of $19,318. With the employee discount, you can roll in this Soul for only $13,995 plus tax, tag, title, and dock fee. And it comes with Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Shop online at keyoflagrange.com. Act now. Stock number B0059.
Joel Upchurch is your Rebanks Result agent. No matter if you're selling or buying, the first phone call should be to Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702. This week's featured listing is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home situated on a picture-perfect lot with hardwood floored fireplace and a spacious family room flooded with natural light for only $223,500. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed, call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or see the listings at joelupchurch.com.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Callaway Stadium, everyone, where the Callaway High School Cavaliers have come back from the locker room, and Heard County Braves are also out of their locker room as we get ready to hopefully come close to the end of this weather delay. For those of you just tuning in, with 59 seconds to go in the first quarter, which was about 40 minutes ago, we had a weather delay. We had lightning in the area, so the officials got both teams off the field, and the score at that time was Callaway 14, Heard County 0. So that's where we'll pick up, hopefully, here as both teams continue to stretch and get ready. Heard County's going to have the ball 2nd down and 7 on their own 32-yard line. So looks like the officials are getting about ready to get us started back up here. So hopefully we'll be playing some football here shortly. As we mentioned during the break, our Troop High Tigers are up at Northgate tonight. Last score we had was Troop 15 and Northgate 0. Tigers sound like they're carrying some of that momentum from last week's big win here against LaGrange into this game. And LaGrange High is over at Griffin tonight playing Spalding County. Your score there, the last score we had was at halftime. Your score 8, LaGrange 8, Spalding County 8. So all the local teams are doing a good job tonight, and everybody trying to get that W. As we mentioned, as far as the Cavaliers go, they'll be off next week. 2 weeks we travel down to Harris County to play a really good Harris County football team. We've been playing them for the last 2 to 3 years, and it's always an outstanding game. We went down 2 years ago, and were able to come out of there with a hard-fought victory. And then last year they came up here with a really, really good football team, quarterback and running back, and really did a good job against the Cavaliers and handed the Cavaliers one of their only 2 losses last year. So, but first things first, as we get ready to pick things back up here at this game. Heard County is finishing up their stretches. Cavaliers getting ready to come back out on the field for defense. So as we get ready to start, we're going to go back to the station one more time before we begin for some short messages. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Are you ready for a great deal? A money-saving party. We got great quality and value. We'll get you kick-started.
Deal with someone who's always tops in the draft. That's Holmes Pharmacy. Yes, at Holmes Pharmacy, we're ready. We pass on a great selection of over-the-counter medications. So see the pros at Holmes Pharmacy, and we'll put you on the first string every time. Holmes Pharmacy with locations in Hamilton and LaGrange.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football here at Callaway Stadium on this lightning-filled Friday night. As we mentioned, we're at the end of our weather delay. As we get ready to pick the action back up again, the Cavaliers going to be on defense. As we mentioned, Heard County's going to pick up right where they left off. 2nd down and 7, ball marked their 32-yard line. And I would guess if I had to come back after a delay, I would rather be on defense, get that first knock in. So finally going to get back to some football. As we mentioned, number 6 quarterback Emory Jones for Heard County, as they get their instructions from the sideline, go straight to the line of scrimmage. Jones under center, backs in an eye, Dunson the deep back. Wide receivers to the right, one in the slot. They're going to turn, hand the ball to Dunson off the right side. He's going to get outside at the 40, 45 across the 50, tackle for a big gain out across the 50-yard line. So Heard County comes out with a big play on first down and picks up another first down across the Callaway 50 all the way out to the Callaway 48-yard line.
That sure will energize Heard County for sure.
Good run on their opening drive that time. The Heard County did a good job of blocking the corner, and Dunson turned that corner with that great speed. So first down and 10 for Heard County as they come out with their first series. Quarterback Jones going to go from the shotgun this time. One back to his left, that's Dunson. Really tight slots to the left. Backs in motion, going to run the speed sweep to the left side over here. That's going to be Barron. He's got some room to run. Out across the 50 to the 45, across the 40, all the way down for another first down, it looks like, all the way down to the Callaway High School 36-yard line.
Just looked like great execution as lightning strikes in the distance.
You know, and again, Heard County was able to get on that corner with good blocks from their offensive line. That's that big number 58, that tackle there. We called his name early in the game. That's Levi Brown doing a great job.
Here comes the second quarter.
So that's going to be the end of the second quarter with your score. Callaway 14, Hurd County 0. You're listening to Callaway High School football. I'm sorry, end of first quarter. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Touchdown!
Soul is totally transformed. It's uniquely styled and features advanced technology. The Soul LX starts as low as $16,900 and comes backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Stop by today or shop anytime online at KiaofLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. Win big at...
That's why our heart clinic is leading the way in cardiovascular care and ranked in the top 10% of all U.S. hospitals for medical excellence. West Georgia Health is also accredited by the Commission on Cancer and brings together the latest in diagnostic and treatment protocols. When it comes to keeping you healthy, West Georgia Health is on your side. From quality outcomes and advanced procedures to community education, we're in the game for you. For more information or to review our playbook, visit wghealth.org. West Georgia Health. So healthy together.
The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway Stadium as we begin the second quarter. Yes, that's right, the second quarter. Following a weather delay, Hurd County's taking the ball, and that time Dunson went across. Durante Dunson, tailback, went right up the center, picked up about 6 yards on first down. Ball's marked just this side of the 30, between the 30 and the 31, second down and about 4. Quarterback Jones comes to the line of scrimmage under center. Again, backs in an eye behind him. Wide receivers to the right, one in the slot to the right. He'll take the snap, turn, hand the ball to Dunson. Dunson get across the 30, down near the 35. Going to be knocked down out there by LeBron Zalea, but not before he gets the first down. They're going to mark it across the 25-yard line, down near the 24. First and 10, Hurd County.
And we talked about momentum. And so, you know, Callaway's got to find a way to recapture that momentum.
Hurd County had big number 9, Elijah Toney, 6'2", 225, tight end, just limp off the field. Hopefully he'll be back to play. But again, first down and 10 for Hurd County. Official's going to stop play. Looks like we might have an equipment malfunction. That's exactly what it is. One of the Cavaliers couldn't get his chin strap fastened, so I think they're ready to play now.
We got a 15-0 halftime lead Troop.
Quarterback Jones under center. Backs in an eye, first and 10, Hurd County to 25-yard line with Cavaliers. Going to turn, pitch the ball to the left to Dunson around the left side. Good pursuit by the Cavaliers. A lot of hats to the football. No gain that time on that side.
I love that gang tackling. It's just so exciting to see a group of people accomplish one tackle.
Eddie Culpepper again from his linebacker, first man there, number 27 for the Cavaliers. That's Rashawn Lovelace from his defensive tackle. So play actually lost 2 yards. Ball's going to be marked back outside the 25 to the 27. Going to bring up about second down and 12.
When you see that many black jerseys on one play, it's an indicator that everybody's on the same page.
And the coaches love it. The defensive coaches love to see that. Quarterback Jones going to work out of the shotgun this time. Wide receivers right and left. Slot man to the right. Dunson to Jones's right. A little confusion that time on the Hurd County side, so they call a timeout. So with 10:08 to go here in the second quarter, your score, Callaway 14, Hurd County 0. We're going to pause for these messages from our sponsors. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Sports.
His family never has to worry, right?
Mr. Goldman didn't have life insurance.
Why not?
He's just a goldfish.
Ignore him.
Call State Farm agent Matt Orr in LaGrange today so your family won't have to worry about whether you have life insurance.
We put the life back in life insurance.
Back to more Callaway Cavalier football online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football here at Callaway Stadium in LaGrange, Georgia, where your Callaway Cavaliers are leading the Hurd County Braves by a score of 14-0 with 10:08 to go here in the second quarter. Yeah, we'll explain that in a few minutes as we get to the end of the weather delay. Hurd County driving their first possession, second down and 12. at the Cavalier 27-yard line. Quarterback Jones in the shotgun. Here's a snap. Going to run the little stretch to Dunson. Around to the right side. Going to get across the 25, down inside the 25. Ball's going to be marked near the 23-yard line. Gain of about 5. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 8 now.
The quarterback did a good job of handing that ball off because they did have some, Callaway had some defenders in the backfield. It looked like they could have wrapped him up there.
3rd down and 8 for Heard County. Ball's marked on the Cavalier 28-yard line. Quarterback Jones in the shotgun again. Going to run that stretch play to Dunson again, right up the center of the field. He's inside the 15, down to the 20. 10, 5, touchdown, Heard County.
You know, they just opened up that hole and he took off. That speed is just electric, and you know, we just got to maintain the momentum. It's a big backbreaker to lose that, especially at home.
That's a big drive there for Heard County as they come out of the weather delay. Again, we want to mention those big men up on that front line for Heard County. Did a great job of opening that hole, and Dunson hit that hole hard and took it in for about a 20-yard touchdown run to bring the, and we got a flag now. Let's see what we got here. That could be an illegal substitution. I think that's what it was on Heard County as they had too many men on the field for the extra point. So
that could make it difficult.
That's exactly right. That's going to back it up 5 yards as the Braves attempt this extra point. The ball's going to be set down on the 15. It's going to make it a 25-yard extra point now. Number 7 for Heard County, that's Trey Wiggins. Out of the hold of number 12, Trey Alford. So
fitting for a field goal kicker.
That's right. Heard County scores, make it 14-6. There's the snap, and it's down. Kick is up, and it's good. So with 9:25 to go here in the second quarter, your score, Callaway 14, Heard County 7. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Rob Upchurch is your RE/MAX result agent. No matter if you're selling or buying, the first phone call should be to Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. This week's featured listing is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. It has over 5 acres of land with a fenced-in backyard, hardwood flooring, and just seconds from I-85 in West Point. If you want
the 2014s are clearance priced and must go. Corollas, clearance priced from $15,600. Camrys, clearance priced from $18,500. Plus, get no-cost Toyota Care maintenance for 2 years.
Cavalier football online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football here on your Eagle Sports Network. With 9:25 to go here in the second quarter, your score, Callaway 14, Heard County 7. Heard County's just scored after about a 35-minute weather delay where we had to fight that lightning. Heard County came out and did a good job with their first possession. So now it's going to be up to the Cavaliers to respond with a score of their own.
That's right. Heard County coach, the coaching staff's got to be pleased. And then how does Napier and his boys respond right now?
No doubt. Terry Godwin back deep, standing at his 5-yard line. Number 20 back there for the Braves. That's going to be Colin Nutt getting ready to kick off. He's going to hit it at his own 40. He approaches the ball, hits it. Nice deep kick this time. Ball's going to be going into the end zone for a touchback. Great kick that time by number 20 Nutt for Heard County. So Cavaliers will start this possession on their own 20-yard line, 1st down and 10. We'll keep it right here. 9:25 to go here in the second quarter, as we mentioned for those of you just joining us. We had a weather delay caused by lightning earlier. Delay of about 45 minutes. So still see some lightning in the area, and all the administration is going to be on top of that. So big drive here for the Cavaliers now with 9:25 to go as they need to answer the Heard County score. Trey Martin under center, backs in an eye. Wide receivers left and right. Trey going to take it. Short pitch back to, I believe that's Cedric Maynard. No, that's Eddie Culpepper from his tailback position. Play was a little slow developing, but Eddie was able to take that pitch and get across the line of scrimmage and pick up 2 yards.
The pitch appeared to be a bit delayed, and he made a lot out of nothing.
Almost looks like it slipped.
Right.
But a good job by the Cavaliers to hold on to that football and want to turn over down here. 2nd down and about, we'll call it 9. Ball's just across the 20, they're on 21-yard line. Braylon Sanders, number 12, wide left. Terry Godwin, wide right. Backs in an eye. Behind quarterback Dre Martin. Martin's going to take the snap. Going to roll to his right. Look downfield. Going to find Godwin. Dropped out there. Incomplete. Good throw by time by Martin. Hit Terry in a bad place right in his hands, but he put that one on the ground, and you don't see that happen very often. But I'm sure we'll go back to that play had it open out there for a short gain.
It looked like 3 defenders were right there, and the ball was in his hands. It would have been tough to pick up yardage. So
right, it would have been held to maybe a minimal gain anyway, but it brings up a 3rd down at about 9 for the Cavaliers. 8:43 to go here in your second quarter. Callaway 14, Heard County 7.
And meanwhile, Edwards had single coverage on the left side, like you had mentioned.
Right. Martin in the shotgun this time in the spread. Going to turn fake to Eddie. Going to roll to his right, looking downfield.
Nice
Going
move.
to turn the corner. Going to be still in bounds. Going to get knocked out of bounds near the 30. So let's see where they mark him. That's going to be
It looks good.
Close to a 1st down. Let's see. Good run that time by Dre Martin as he was able to escape pressure on that right side. Move the ball out near the 30. It's going to depend on the mark. Looks like it's going to be just short. The official holds up his fist, so it's going to bring up 4th down.
Less than a
that's
yard.
going to be less than a yard. So let's see what the Cavaliers do here. Going to make some substitutions here. Number 25, Brandon Body into the game. Number 10, J.T. Wortham also coming into the game.
Do you draw them off sides, or are you comfortable with your run game?
Big call here by
right
Coach Wiggins and Coach Napier. Martin's back in the game. Looks as though the Cavaliers are going to go for it. Let's see if they try to draw them off sides and see what happens. Play clock's down to 7. Don't know if they're going to get this play off. They're going to have to
got
hurry.
to hustle. They may call a timeout.
1.
They did.
Looks like Coach Wiggins called timeout just before the play clock expired. So let's see what they decide to do here on 4th down and less than a yard. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
I want to ask you something, but you have to promise not to laugh at me. Okay, what? Do you think the State Farm jingle really works? Like, for real? Like, if you...
Now with more Callaway Cavalier football online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Callaway Stadium, everyone, where the Callaway High School Cavaliers lead the Heard County Braves by a score of 14-7 with 8:36 to go in the second quarter. Cavaliers have decided to punt at 4th down and less than a yard. Reeves Payne will be in deep punt formation. Cavaliers had thought about going for it before the break, but have since changed their mind. Durante Dunson, number 5, back deep. There's the kick by number 11, Reeves Payne. Beautiful high spiral. Going to hit on the 40 and take a Heard County bounce. Tough break there. Going to be down by Devin Powell, number 57. Ball bounced all the way back upfield and is going to be marked at the Heard County 47-yard line. So as Heard County gets ready for this possession, we're going to take another short break. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
You're busy with places to go and people to see. At CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card. Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today. CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football as J.T. Wortham just had a little meeting with number 6, Emory Jones for Heard County. Knocked his helmet off as the snap was low as we begin this drive. Heard County had first down on the Callaway 47, and that play is going to lose about 6 yards. Going to be backed up to between the 41 and 42. 8:14 to go here in the second quarter. Callaway 14, Heard County 7.
Great pursuit.
Good pressure from Callaway that time. New quarterback in this time, number 1. Going to turn, hand the ball to Dunson.
Big hole.
Dunson's free in the secondary. He's across the 40, to the 30, 25-20, tripped up, still on his feet. 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Durante Dunson. Wow, what a great run.
That's about as fast as he could run, I would imagine, and he was breaking tackles, too. What a fantastic athletic play.
Boy, the Heard County Braves on that front line did a fantastic job that time. This is the second series in a row where Heard County has gashed Callaway with that little zone read play, that time for 60 yards to bring the score. Callaway 14, Heard County 13 with the extra point to follow.
These PATs are so
Number
big.
7, Trey Wiggins in to attempt the extra point. There's the snap. It's down. It's up. And the kick is good. So with 7:52 to go in the second quarter, your score, Callaway 14, Heard County now 14. We'll keep it right here. George, that was really, coming out of that break, boys, Heard County has really come to play and has made 2 big runs, and it looks like a tale of 2 different ball games now, doesn't it?
Well, you know, I'm sure Coach Wiggins just hopes it wakes the team up. But, you know, he's a great athlete. You expected him to make a difference in the ball game, and perhaps the second quarter was his to showcase his talent. But that was about as impressive as it comes when it comes to a tailback run.
You're exactly right. Boy, they did a great job. And, again, that line, that offensive line did a great job. Now, again, the Cavaliers have to respond. A lot of football left. 7:52 to go till halftime. So if the Cavaliers are looking to come back and get that momentum switched back to their side.
And they're capable of it.
No doubt.
Great drive and, you know, maybe break a couple of runs just like they did. We're quite capable of the same thing.
That's exactly right. As Terry Godwin is back deep as he stands near his own 10-yard line for this kick. Again, number 20 this time. Again, Colin Nutt did a great job last time with the kickoff as he kicked it deep into the end zone to prevent a Callaway return. So let's see what happens this time as Cavaliers get an opportunity to get the ball again. 7:52 to go in the second quarter with your score tied at 14. Kick by Nutt. Again, line drive kick. Terry's going to get a chance at this one. Going to field it near the 5. Back up to the 15 to the 20. 25 makes a man miss.
He's got a seam.
He's got a seam.
Oh, he's got a seam.
He's at 25-50, 55-40.
Talk about athletic.
30, 25-20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Terry Godwin. No flags.
What I tell you about momentum and reacting to it.
Wow, what a response from Terry Godwin. He took that ball on his own 5-yard line, cut up the center of the field, made a couple of people miss, got some good blocks, and took it in for a 95-yard touchdown kickoff return, and that's how you answer 2 big touchdowns.
You just knew it was bound to happen. Godwin was going to have one of his showcase games, and tonight is the night. A big catch on that post route, and now a 95-yard return.
And by the way, there's no 55-yard line. It got a little carried away that time. But you get the point. Here's the extra point by number 31, Colin Spinks. It's up and good. So with 7:37 to go in the second quarter, your score now, Callaway 21, Heard County 14. We're going to pause for these short messages. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.MalloryAgency.com.
Products not available in all states.
Getting you back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics' goal. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Callaway Stadium, everyone. Great coverage by the Cavaliers. Good directional kick by Hunter Milliman. Number 13, Aaron Clausell with the tackle back on the 20-yard line. So that's where Heard County sets up shop for this offensive possession. So, George, a lot of fireworks here in the last couple minutes.
Absolutely. You got 2 great athletes showcasing their abilities. Now, what just happened with Godwin, he allowed that play to develop slowly and then turned on the jets when that hole opened. That was really patient and showed a lot of poise.
Big game for Terry Godwin, his second touchdown of the night. So the Cavalier defense now hopefully rejuvenated as Heard County starts this drive on their own 20-yard line. First down and 10. Quarterback Jones under center. Backs in an eye this time again. Wide receivers to the left. Jones going to pitch the ball to the left side to Dunson. Around the left side. Good pursuit by the Cavaliers. Keeps those feet moving. Gets out across the 20. Short gain of about 2. 2 to 3 yards. Going to be marked out near the 24-yard line. Second down and about 7. that's the way to answer a touchdown by the opponent.
Right.
That's really demoralizing to come back and take
is.
that kick and go score and put your defense right back out there with some momentum and some enthusiasm now. So let's see if the Cavaliers can get a big stop.
Right when you've tied the game.
Right. 2nd down and 7 now for Heard County.
This is a big defensive stand for
no doubt.
for Callaway.
No doubt. Quarterback Jones under center. Tight end moves from the right side to the left. Wide receivers left and right. We got a flag, and that may be another delay. It is as the play clock runs out. That's going to cost Heard County 5 yards. Going to back them up inside their own 20 down near the 17. Bring up 2nd down at about 13.
Perhaps they're a bit rattled, from such a big play like that, and they've only been off the field for one play.
6:45 to go in the 2nd quarter. We score Callaway 21, Heard 14. 2nd down at about 13 for the Braves. Inside their 20, down near their 19-yard line. Dunson single back in the backfield. Quarterback Emery under center. Going to pitch the ball to Dunson. Going to get good pressure. Sacked in the backfield that time. I believe that's number 3 again. Lorenzo Patterson from his defensive tackle.
Who else, Tony?
What penetration that time by Patterson as he really got off his block. Really threw that play out of kilter. And Dunson was thrown for about another 3-yard loss. This time back near the 15-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd down and almost 20.
Yeah, and this is huge. What a play by Patterson. Really wanted it more than his competitor, don't you think?
No doubt. Quarterback Jones under center. Again, backs it in out with Dunson and deep back. Going to take the snap right up the middle of Dunson. Again, off the left side. Going to make a man miss. Get out near the 20. Still on his feet to the 25. Still going across the 25. Gets out close to the 1st down. Going to be about 3 yards short. Really took that play and gained more yardage than he should have.
Boy, he's got a lot of will.
Yes, he does. Really kept those feet running. So let's see what Coach Barron does right here. 4th down and about 3 here. Ball deep in his own territory inside his own 30. Looks like they're going to go for it.
Right time and the right place.
So let's see what happens here. If they try to drive the Cavaliers off or they go for this. Looks like the Cavaliers are going to take a timeout. Talking over defensively, Coach Hubbard taking a timeout over here. So with 5:38 to go in the 2nd quarter and your score Callaway 21, Heard County 14. We're going to pause for these commercial breaks. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
With a reliable team of automotive specialists. Stanford Automotive, 706-882-0186. 66 Youngs Mill Road in LaGrange. Stanford Automotive, 706-882-0186. Car won't.
Looks as though they're going to go for it here on 4th down and about 3 deep in their own territory. Ball's marked at the 27-yard line. They got to get out past the 31 near the 32 for a 1st down.
We've seen a lot of this tonight. These 4th and go for it.
Coaches,
deep in their own territory.
Yeah, both coaches have a lot of confidence in their offense. So we'll see how this works out.
Just
see if the Cavaliers can get a big stop here.
The line just needs to watch the ball. Just stay disciplined.
No punter on the field. So looks like Heard County's going to go for it here. Quarterback number 6, Emery Jones. Going to work out of the shotgun. 3 wide receivers to the left.
Maybe a pooch kick.
Durante Dunson, right to his right. Going to put it back in motion. Coming this way. Looking to the sideline now. Now Heard County's going to take a timeout.
Yeah.
So that may have been what they were trying to do.
Right.
Good call that time, George, as they tried to draw the Cavaliers offsides, and they weren't successful. So we'll keep it right here with 5:38 to go until halftime. We scored Callaway 21 and Heard County 14. Good job, George, to pick that up right there.
And good discipline by the Cavalier linemen. That's a small victory within a game.
No doubt.
They work so hard on all those disciplinary actions that can help you win a ball game. And for these kids who've got those butterflies in their stomach playing in front of their family and friends, not to jump off sides on a big play like that.
Well, and one of the things you look at, we mentioned the kicking game, how important it was going to be tonight, and that's just a little small thing.
Absolutely.
That's going to get the Cavalier offense, if they handle this punt, if they get it back to them in hopefully good field position, and try to add some more points here before halftime. So Heard County does come out in punt formation. Number 15, Brant Ethan, will be doing the punting.
One of the team captains for Heard County.
Right. The Cavaliers have nobody back. Expecting to see maybe a possible fake here. We'll see what they got. Cavaliers with a lot of men on the line of scrimmage. Hurd County in a tight punt formation. There's a snap. Bobbled a little bit, gets it off. Going to hit out across the 50 to 45, and boy, take
That's
a Hurd
roll.
County bounce.
Yeah.
Down inside the 30, down near the 25, is going to roll dead at the 27-yard line. So that's where the Cavaliers will set up shop on this offensive possession. So with 5:28 to go until halftime, your score, Callaway 21, Hurd County 14. We'll pause for this 30-second commercial. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hello?
Hi, Jennifer. Listen, Nick is here with me, and he's very, very sorry.
Who is this?
I'm Nick's State Farm agent. State Farm is famous for having great claim service. When Nick got in his little fender bender last month, State Farm patched things up for him right away. I think he's hoping we can patch things up with you, too.
This is crazy.
Go with the company with a 97% satisfaction rating on claims. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Count on Agent Matt Orr on the square in LaGrange to help you patch things up.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone. As Eddie Culpepper takes the handoff on the first down. Going to get out across midfield to the 40-yard line, but that was going to be called back. Looks like it might be a hold against the Cavaliers. Not sure what that call was.
Or perhaps a snap infraction of some sort.
Right, but a big run that time by Eddie Culpepper on
yeah.
first down. Had the ball marked all the way out across the 50 to the Hurd County 45, but they're going to bring that one back, and they're going to call an illegal shift against the Cavaliers. So that's going to cost them 5 yards and wipe out a big gain. So Cavaliers going to have first down and 15. Ball's going to be marked back near their own 20-yard line, just on this side. 5:21 to go till halftime.
Sure would be nice to eat up that 5 minutes and get down there.
And get a touchdown. You're
Right.
exactly right. Martin brings the Cavaliers out of the huddle, under center, backs in an eye. Takes the snap, going to turn, hand the ball to Maynard.
Big hole.
He's out across the 20 to the 25, still on his feet. Going to be knocked down out near the 27-yard line. Good gain that time on first down, even though it was first and 15. Going to get across the yard marker there out to the 27. Going to bring up second down at about 8.
You know, Maynard is just one of those gutsy runners. You know, he's not going down. You're going to have to earn that tackle, and that's what I love about his grit and his effort.
Cavaliers have a lot of offensive weapons. We talk a lot about Terry Godwin, but, boy, when you talk about Eddie Culpepper, Cedric Maynard, Braylon Sanders, a lot of offensive weapons. Dre Martin is a weapon himself. He's a good runner.
Absolutely.
Martin brings him out of the huddle, second down and 8. Backs in an eye behind him. He's under center, going to turn and give it quickly to Cedric Maynard. Cedric hits that quick trap up across the 30. Going to get out near the 35-yard line. Close to a first down, going to be short, about 3 yards. Ball's going to be spotted at the 30, between the 34 and the 35.
Maybe 2.5 yards.
Maybe 2.5 yards. The Cavaliers looking for a third down conversion here to keep that ball with 4 minutes to go and counting until halftime. That's right, it's just halftime, as we had about a 45-minute weather delay early in the first quarter.
Well, it's like watching hockey having 2 halftimes.
There you go. Cavaliers come to the line of scrimmage. Martin under center. Braylon Sanders in motion from left to right. He's going to turn, hand the ball to Culpepper. Straight up the middle. Puts that head down, gets out across the 35. It's going to be close to the 36. That's going to be close right there. That may be a little short depending on the spot.
I'm not so sure. That cloud of dust, I think, got him the first down.
And, you know, I think he got a left foot spot on that one. So the official's going to take time out and call the chains in for a measurement. So let's keep it right here and see what happens on this fourth down.
You know, the markers are at the far end of the field, and by my judgment.
Looking at that, you're exactly right. He's out past the 36-yard line, and that's exactly where they had to get to. So if the markers are correct, it looks like we may have a Cavalier first down.
Boy, if he hadn't got it, it's by inches.
3:42 to go in the second quarter.
Big measurement.
Score Callaway 21. And it is a first down for the Cavaliers. Good running that time by Eddie Culpepper. He put that head down and took on that linebacker and got just enough for the first down. So Cavaliers get a fresh set of downs. First down and 10, ball marked at their own 36. 3:42 to go till halftime with your score Callaway 21 and Hurd County 14. Cavaliers trying to put a drive together here before the halftime.
And I love the pace of the drive, too. You know, they've already chewed up about 2 minutes since they've maintained the ball.
Put some more points on the board. Coach Napier doing a good job on the sideline. Martin looks to the sideline for the play. Backs in an eye behind Martin. Two wide receivers right. Sanders in the slot. Martin going to take and look to his left. Going to get quick pressure. Number 58 for Hurd County. He's going to flip it to Eddie Culpepper. Eddie makes a few people miss. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. What a great play that time by Dre Martin and Eddie Culpepper. He got immediate pressure that time from number 58 for Heard County. That's that big tackle that we've talked about.
Levi Brown.
Yeah, great pressure, but good presence of mind that time as he was able to flip the ball to Eddie, and Eddie actually picked up a couple of yards. Moved it out to about the 30, between the 38 and the 39, so that brings up second down and a long 8.
And the clock's still ticking.
That's right. Terry Godwin wide left, Nick Woodyard wide right, Braylon Sanders in the slot to the right, backs in an eye.
Showing
Heard
blitz.
County really clogging the line of scrimmage. Eddie makes a
Good
man.
run.
He's loose in the
He's got
secondary
it.
to 50.
He's
to the 45-40. Still on his feet. 35-30. Still going. 25, 20, 15. Knocked out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. What a great run that time by Eddie Culpepper. He caught Heard County with 9 men in the box, broke the line of scrimmage, and had a big gain and a big run. Big first down for the Cavaliers.
What an excellent run. You know, it's just amazing to see these kids tonight. They really brought their A game tonight on offense. Really proud to see them play well tonight.
Eddie Culpepper is about as hard and tough a 165 as you'll find.
Oh, yeah.
He really runs hard. So the Cavaliers in great shape now with 2:20 to go till halftime. Down inside the Heard County 15-yard line, first down and 10. They could get a first down just inside the 5.
No need to be in that much of a hurry.
Martin under center, backs in an eye. Tyreek Frazier in the tailback. Dre's going to take it, roll to his left, on his feet. Going to be knocked down. Going to be knocked. Looks like it might have been a horse collar there, but no flag. Wow, that was dangerous right there as he bent those legs back. Mike going to lose a yard right there. Going to be back. Ball's going to be marked back just outside the 17-yard line. Clock continues to run.
Yeah, I mean,
minute 49 till halftime.
He must have grabbed cloth, but it sure did look like it was a horse collar.
Martin back on his feet with no problem. Cedric Maynard in at tailback this time. Terry Godwin wide left. Braylon Sanders wide right. 1:30 to go till halftime. 21-14 Cavaliers. Martin going to take it, hand it to Maynard.
He's got it.
Big
Look
hole.
at that hole.
Maynard down to the 10. 5. Touchdown Cavaliers.
Just
big
like
hole right up the middle of the field. Excuse me there, George. Cedric Maynard hit that hole in that quick trap. Number 53, Josh Williams. Great job from his center. Put the Cavaliers up by a score of 27-14.
Just like we drew it up, Tony, when they got the ball.
Yeah, you've been trying to tell them, hadn't you, buddy? Yeah, so good job by the Cavaliers that time as they go right down the field, about 80 yards, 1:23 to go till halftime. Put 6 more points on the board. Cameron Spinks to attempt the extra point. Snap is down. Spinks got the kick up. And this one is no good. Going to be wide right this time. So with 1:23 to go until halftime, your score, Callaway 27, Heard County 14. Going to pause for these commercial messages. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hurry in today to Key of LaGrange because our lot is packed like never before. And with a special KMMG employee and family pricing plan, you can take advantage of 15% below invoice.
Clearance deal. The Toyota annual clearance event is on at LaGrange Toyota. The 2015s are coming. The 2014s are clearance priced and must go. Corollas, clearance priced from $15,600.
Busy with play. ATM withdrawals and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today.
CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.malloryagency.com.
Products not available in all states.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football as the Cavaliers kick off after going up by a score of 27-14. Great pooch kick, squib kick by Hunter Milliman. Great play out there by number 23, Austin Barron, as he let that ball roll, get to the end zone, and fell on it, which could have been a disaster for Heard County, but it's nothing more than a touchback. So they come out and start on the 20-yard line. Bad pitch. Going to be knocked down deep inside. Ball still
looks like
loose.
Callaway's got it.
Let's see who's on it. No official from Mr. Wingard tells us that belongs to the Cavaliers. Great job that time by number 16, Dylan Johnson, as he defended that attempted option to the right. The pitch from quarterback Emory Jones, number 6, to Dunston was a little bit behind him. Ball got loose, so now the Cavaliers have an opportunity here now to really put a nail in the coffin here and add some points before halftime.
I believe there's another phrase, put a dagger.
There you go. There you go. Minute 12 to go till halftime. Cavaliers with first and goal from the Heard County 5-yard line, already up by a score of 27-14. Cavaliers come break the huddle. Quarterback Martin under center, backs in an eye. Eddie Culpepper deep. Martin going to turn, hand to Culpepper. Eddie off the left side, inside the 5, still moving. Touchdown, Callaway Cavaliers!
It's almost a repeat of the last touchdown that we ran.
You know, we got to talk about that offensive line when we get them in.
Absolutely.
Well, they are doing a fantastic job. Opened up a big hole on that left side that time. Eddie followed his blockers on the left side. Number 53, Josh Williams from his center. Number 57, Devin Powell. Number 54, Harley Tabor. Number 59, Eterian Bowles. Number 50, Stephen Curtis. Big fullback Brandon Body doing a great job. And it looks like the Cavaliers are going to maybe go for 2 here, George, to maybe get back on that even score here.
Yeah, that makes sense. Get it up to
1:06 to go till halftime. Your score: Callaway 33, Heard County 14.
Nick Bishop's been big tonight too.
Yes,
Tony.
he has. They've done a great job on that O-line. Cavaliers going for 2. Martin in the shotgun. Cedric Maynard to his left. Terry Godwin left. Braylon Sanders right. Michael Moss, number 1, in the slot to the left. Dre's going to turn and look. Going to throw a slant to Braylon Sanders.
That's good.
Good. Number 12, Braylon Sanders, ran a short post. Martin put it right on his hands, and Braylon made a great catch. Young sophomore, number 12, Braylon Sanders, going to hear a lot out of him in the future there, George. So with 1:06 to go till halftime, Callaway 35, Heard County 14. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics Gold. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Callaway Stadium, everyone, where with 1:06 to go till halftime, your Callaway Cavaliers lead the Heard County Braves by a score of 35-14 as the Cavaliers get ready to kick off again. Hunter Milliman doing a good job so far tonight with directional and pooch kicks. Going to try it again. This time he hits it. Going to squib it along the ground again. It's going to bounce a couple of times. It's going to be picked up by Heard County at their own 20-yard line. Cavaliers going to get good coverage. Going to knock him down. Not quite at the 30-yard line. That's number 1 back there, Zach Stevens. Picked up that squib kick, and the Cavaliers with great coverage again. So Heard County going to start this drive on their own 30-yard line, trying to recover from those body blows and quick jabs that the Cavaliers have thrown at them in the last 5 to 6 minutes here, Joey.
5.5 minutes, 14 points. Sounds awfully familiar from 2 weeks ago, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. And the Cavaliers got to play defense here to go with 1 minute as Heard County tries to get out of this half with and survive and get to halftime, get in the locker room and make some adjustments. Quarterback Jones in the shotgun. There's the snap. Going to hand the ball to Dunston. Going to be hitting the backfield again. Number 3, Lorenzo Patterson got off his block through Dunston for about a 2-yard loss.
Patterson's been on fire the last 6-7 minutes of that ball game. He's looked fantastic.
He's been virtually unblockable. He's been out. It's almost like he knows the snap count
right
as he gets off on the ball. And again, clock's running down under 40 seconds now to go till halftime.
They may want to take it to the locker room.
Yeah, Heard County's going to have to at least run one play, so we'll see what they do right here. Quarterback Jones under center. Clock down to 25 seconds. Going to take it. Going to run a little play to the left side over here to Dunston. Going to get a little room. Still on his feet. Boy, doing a good job out to the 40. That's where he's going to be knocked down short of the first down. Official's going to stop the clock with 17 seconds to go till halftime.
Maybe a measurement?
Well, it looks like
maybe
it's going to be short, third down. So they're going to start the clock with 17 seconds to go here, and it looks like Coach Barron. Now they're going to stop it again with 14 seconds to go. So,
not sure why they stopped the clock
Heard County may have taken the timeout,
Right.
so we'll see. We'll see what happens. So we're going to pause for a short break here and throw it back to the stadium for some commercial messages with 14 seconds to go till halftime. And your score, Callaway 35, Heard County 14. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Tip-top shape, quick, with a reliable team of automotive specialists. Stanford Automotive, 706-882-0186. 66 Youngs Mill Road in LaGrange. Stanford Automotive, 706-882-0186. Car won't start? Or does your problem sound a little more Callaway Cavalier football online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football here at Callaway Stadium, where we're just before halftime, and your score, Callaway 35, Heard County 14, as the officials reset the clock here to 15.6 seconds. Heard County had called a timeout. Officials still working to get the clock set. So,
yeah, they want 15.6. There it is.
yeah, there we go. 15.6 seconds. Good job by the officials as they get that corrected. Well, that's 156, I believe, up there, isn't it, George?
Can't quite make out the decimal point there.
They may wind up keeping the 15 seconds on the field if they can't get the clock adjusted. So let's see what we got here.
Yeah, at first, like,
yeah, that's
1560.
Right, that's 150. They may keep this on. We'll find out here. They may keep it on the field. But anyway, with 15 seconds to go till halftime, 3rd and short for Heard County. Ball's on their own 39-yard line. Quarterback Jones is in the shotgun. See what they come up with here. Going to take it, hand the ball to Johnson.
Looks like an
right
early
up the middle of
start.
the field. So there's a flag. That's going to stop play. Got a procedure call against Heard County. So that's going to back them up about 5 yards. Ran off a couple of seconds that time. 13.5 seconds to go till halftime. Heard County's going to back up 5 more yards. Ball's going to be back inside the 35-yard line at the 34. That's going to bring up 3rd down at about 6 instead of 3rd down and short. So
Callaway's in a prevent type defense. 5 members of the secondary are holding back. You got a linebacker about 8 yards off.
Heard County's going to come out in a tight eye formation here. Quarterback Jones going to take the snap and take a knee.
Yeah.
And that's going to be it till halftime. They're going to let the clock run out. So Heard County's going to go in at halftime down by a score of 35-14. So the last 5 or 6 minutes, what an offensive show for the Callaway High School Cavaliers. And that's the end of the second quarter. So as we go to halftime, your score, Callaway 35, Heard County 14. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Joel Upchurch is your Rebanks Result agent. No matter if you're selling or buying, the first phone call should be to Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702. This week's featured listing is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home situated on a picture-perfect lot with hardwood floored fireplace and a spacious family room flooded with natural light for only $223,500. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed, call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or see the listings at joelupchurch.com.
Attention, attention! If you are currently an active duty or retired vet, or if you are employed by a school or university, you qualify for supplier pricing. Step into a 2014 GMC Sierra Double Cab SLE for $29,886 or a 2014 Chevy Cruze LT for $18,963. Come in and save thousands at All Pro Chevy, Buick, Cadillac, and GMC on New Franklin Road in beautiful LaGrange. All Pro Auto Group, where the customer always wins.
Hurry in today to Key of LaGrange because our lot is packed like never before. And with a special KMMG employee and family pricing plan, you can take advantage of 15% below invoice pricing. And let's run the numbers. A 2014 Kia Soul with a list price of $19,318 with the employee discount, you can roll in this Soul for only $13,995 plus tax, tag, title, and dock fee. And it comes with Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Shop online at KeyofLaGrange.com. Act now. Stock number B0059.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to halftime. Yes, I did say halftime, and it is 9:30 at Callaway Stadium in LaGrange, Georgia, where your Callaway Cavaliers are up by a score of 35-14 over the Heard County Braves. And the reason we're running a little late is because we had about a 45-minute weather delay due to lightning in the first quarter. Cavaliers were up by a score of 14-0 with 59 seconds to go till in the first quarter, and lightning came, so the officials had to stop play. So we come back out after that delay, and we talked about who was going to have the momentum. Heard County hits the Cavaliers for about 14 quick points, and the Cavaliers said enough of this as they hit Heard County with 21 unanswered points to put them up by a score of 35-14 at the half.
I believe I saw a lightning bolt streak down the field. It had a number 4 on the black jersey named Terry Godwin.
Yeah, he really did that was really pretty special on that kickoff return after Heard County had tied the score at 14, and Cavaliers went on to put 14 more unanswered points on the board. And as we go to halftime here, and the Heard County band is on the field. Talk about what you were impressed with in the first half from both teams.
The defense has been impressive except for that little, streak. But, it's got to be the offense because, again, they haven't scored in the first half all year, and they put up 35 points.
Got to be excited about that. I know the coaches are, because they were concerned about their inability to score in the first half, first 2 games. Cavaliers were shut out in the first half. They were able to come back against LaGrange and win. Last week they came up a touchdown short against Best, but overall I think the coaches have to be happy with the way they've come out and performed in this first half, especially after turning momentum back from Heard County back to them and being able to put 21 points on the board really says a lot for their preparation and their ability to handle that adversity we talked about earlier.
Right. And I think it'd be tough, if we had a halftime game ball to give out because, there's a lot of, Godwin would seem like the front runner with that electric return, but you also have, Maynard and Culpepper, and then Dre Martin passing the ball really well tonight. I'd love to see his numbers on that passing yardage because he's been on.
He's been a good job, and that was one of the things coming into the game that we hoped that Dre would be able to improve on was his accuracy, and everybody felt like that as Dre got better, the Callaway Cavaliers got better, and tonight he's really showed good poise in the pocket. He's made some good throws, made some good decisions, and hopefully that can continue on into the second half. And as we listen to Heard County. The band at Heard County perform here at halftime. We're gonna take a few more commercial breaks here and go back to the studio and I hope my man Britt's still breathing down there. Britt, it's still another half to play, brother. It's just 35-14, so another half of football. So you hang in there, and we're gonna throw it back to you for some commercial breaks. And you're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Rob Upchurch is your RE/MAX result agent. No matter if you're selling or buying, the first phone call should be to Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. This week's featured listing is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. It has over 5 acres of land with a fenced-in backyard, hardwood flooring, and just seconds from I-85 in West Point. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed, call Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014 or see the listings at robupchurchsales.com.
Touchdown! Great teams bring together skill, the right equipment, and ongoing support. It's a winning combination. At West Georgia Health in LaGrange, our highly rated teams sport medical expertise, state-of-the-art technology, and comprehensive support services. That's why our heart clinic is leading the way in cardiovascular care and ranked in the top 10% of all U.S. hospitals for medical excellence. West Georgia Health is also accredited by the Commission on Cancer and brings together the latest in diagnostic and treatment protocols. When it comes to keeping you healthy, West Georgia Health is on your side. From quality outcomes and advanced procedures to community education, we're in the game for you. For more information or to review our playbook, visit wghealth.org. West Georgia Health. So healthy together.
Hey, man, my car just broke down. I need to call a towing company.
Well, then you should probably call a towing company.
I know. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I need to call a towing company.
Right, a towing company. You should call a towing company.
Ah, man, come on. I'm trying to tell you, which company should I call?
Oh, call a Towing Company.
Oh, call A Towing Company.
A Towing Company, 706-882-8399.
A Towing Company, 706-882-8399. The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to halftime here at Callaway Stadium, where we're listening to the sweet sounds of the Heard County Braves marching band, doing a great job here at halftime, as we said. Your score at halftime, Callaway 35, Heard County 14. And if you're wondering why we're only at halftime and it's almost 9:45, we had about a 45-minute weather delay in the first quarter due to lightning. The officials stopped play with 59 seconds to go in the first quarter. And your score, Callaway 14, Heard County 0. After about 45 minutes, the lightning went away. Well, I won't say it went away, but it was not as intense as it was, and the officials were able to get the game started back. And when Heard County came back out, boy, they were ready to play. They put 14 points on the Cavaliers real quick, tied the score up at 14 with about 6 minutes to go till halftime. But on the ensuing kickoff, Terry Godwin returned it 95 yards for a touchdown. Swung the momentum back to the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers played great defense, got a fumble late to add another 7 points to their total here. And they go into the locker room at halftime up by a score of 35-14. Got a couple of scores from our other local high school teams. With 11 minutes to go at Northgate, the Troop High Tigers are up by a score of 21-7. So Coach Kendall and his staff doing a great job with those kids. Trying to go to 2-0 on the season. We hope they can hold on. Last score we heard from LaGrange High School at Spalding was 8-8 at halftime, and that is still the score as they start the fourth quarter. So the Grangers and Spalding involved in a defensive struggle over there in Griffin. So, but back to this game, we talked about. You'd really like to give out game balls, and when you think about the first half, the electric players stand out. Of course, Terry Godwin with 2 touchdowns, won a beautiful post route touchdown catch from Dre Martin on a beautiful throw and catch. And of course, his 95-yard touchdown return. And Eddie Culpepper, Cedric Maynard with great runs on their own. But we would be remiss if we did not mention Callaway's offensive line. They've done a fantastic job tonight protecting Dre Martin. They've opened up some big holes for Eddie Culpepper and Cedric Maynard. And when you go across that line, we need to make sure we point those young men out. Number 59, Eterian Bowles, first-year starter at left tackle. When you move inside to your left guard, Devin Powell, number 57. Also doing some work at left guard tonight, number 58, Nick Bishop. Center, Josh Williams. Right guard on that side, Stephen Curtis, number 50. And the other side tackle, number 54, Harley Tabor. And when you throw in those big tight ends, number 26, Rico Dunn's playing tight end tonight. Number 10, J.T. Wortham's playing tight end. We're missing our starting tight end tonight, Courtney Lay, number 9, who is out with an injury. And those guys up front have done a fantastic job of opening up holes. And a lot of the long runs that have been created, the offensive line gets it started, but those wide receivers blocking downfield are what really creates those long 50 and 60-yard runs. And we talk a lot of times about what Terry Godwin does on the field. Sometimes his blocking skills go unmentioned, but he did a great job blocking downfield as Michael Moss, number 1, also did. Number 7, Nick Woodyard, and number 12, Braylon Sanders, a young 10th grader who caught the 2-point conversion early in the game. And we've called Braylon's number a couple of times in motion and doing some things as far as his blocking skills, but Braylon has a lot of athletic ability, only a 10th grader. Great hands, good size, 6'3", 6'4", and only a 10th grader, so we expect big things out of Braylon in the years to come at Callaway. So really, overall, just a good offensive half for the Cavaliers. Defensively, a lot of pluses. I'm sure Coach Hubbard's not going to be pleased with a couple of those long runs that they gave out, but you have to look at the team on the other side. Heard County did a good job with their offensive line, and, of course, Durante Dunston only needs a little crack to go the distance. So, a lot of positives for the Cavaliers in the first half. Got to keep that momentum going in the second half. I think they have if I'm not mistaken, I believe they get the football. It'll be their choice in the second half. So, hopefully they can come out with their first drive, put some points on the board, and really put pressure on Heard County's offense. We're going to pause again for some short messages here from our sponsors. I'm going to throw it back to Britt at the station. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome to State Farm.
What's up?
Hi, I want to switch to State Farm, but my husband has a hard time letting things go. He's stuck in the 90s.
Not. Well, if you do switch to State Farm, I can save you $500.
Raise the roof.
Switch to State Farm for your auto insurance, and you could save on average $500. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Stuck on savings? Go to the Square in LaGrange or call Matt Orr, your State Farm agent.
Average household savings based on 2012 National Survey of new policyholders who reported savings by switching to State Farm.
Getting you back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics' goal. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game.
You're busy with places to go and people to see. At CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card. Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today.
CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway Stadium. We're at halftime here with your score, Callaway 35, Heard County 14. We mentioned the sweet sounds of the Heard County Braves band. Now we're getting an opportunity to listen to more sweet sounds from the Callaway High School marching band. Small but powerful out there, George. And George has got a couple of announcements of some other things going on at Callaway High School.
That's right. We mentioned earlier about the barbecue fundraiser that they're doing September 20th at Kroger.
And that was the soccer kids.
That's right, to benefit the soccer program. It's Huckleberry's barbecue tickets. It'll be September 20th at Kroger. Then there's a couple ball games going on in other sports. Softball's at home versus Herd on Monday, and Tuesday volleyball is going to be at Hardaway. Softball will be at Rockmart on Thursday, and then at volleyball will be at home versus Troop that same day. So there's also another cross-country event at Carrollton Orthopedic Invitational on Saturday. So there's some other sports news from Callaway.
A lot more going on than just football out on the campus at Callaway. Right. A lot of kids involved out there, and that's important. Get out there and support those kids. The volleyball, you mentioned softball. Those kids do a great job. Coach Summerlin with the girls softball, and I know they're proud of their success, and it's important to get out the cross-country team. I can remember they have a beautiful, I don't know if you've ever seen the cross-country path that they run at Callaway, George. It's really beautiful, especially in the fall. You can get back in there with the leaves changing color. So it's pretty nice. But, a lot of positive things as we continue to listen to one of the positive things, the Callaway High School Marching Band. Of course, the cheerleaders, the band, everybody that goes into that game day experience in Callaway, and then the culmination on Friday night, of course. And if we could play another half and do like we did the first half, we can come away with a W as we head into the bye. We certainly can. George, before we went to the break, you and I were talking about some things that were going on at Callaway as we listen to the band when we come back. What are some of the keys you see to the second half coming out of the locker room? I mentioned Callaway, I believe, gets the ball first, so I feel like it's going to be important for them to maybe take that opening drive and go down and put some points on the board.
They've got a 21-point lead. However, they surrendered 14 points in no time after the lightning delay. If they were to surrender 14 in that same amount of time, guess what? It's 35-28. We got a ball game.
Right.
So put your foot on the pedal and don't flirt with any kind of momentum change.
No doubt, no doubt. One of the things we talk about George, on our broadcast, and hopefully you'll be doing a lot more with me as we go, when we see a lot of former Cavaliers in the stands that have come back that have played before, and we mentioned a lot of kids that are not here that listen to us on the radio, and shout out to those former Cavaliers who we're talking to, and we always appreciate you guys listening in, and when you guys come back home for a visit or to a game, make sure you get out and see Coach Wiggins and let him know how much you appreciate what he and his staff have done. And and again, if you're here in town, and can get out to these games on a regular basis, get out and watch these Cavaliers perform. As with all our high school kids, it's important to support all these kids. And they deal with a lot, and to come out here on Friday night and play in front of a packed house, it's a lot of fun for them.
It takes a lot of sacrifice. That's what's so neat about Eagle sports. You can literally be anywhere in the world and be a Cavalier.
That's right.
And listen to us two silly guys.
That's exactly right. And it makes you wonder why they continue to listen, doesn't it? Maybe it's the sound quality. You know what I'm saying? It has probably nothing to do with this announcer, but we certainly are glad. We certainly are glad you guys do tune in. And one of the things I'm going to do over the break next week is work on my math skills that I mentioned earlier in the game. There is no 55-yard line. But you guys that know me know I get a little excited sometimes when the Cavaliers do well. And we were talking about Terry's touchdown run when he broke it. But I mentioned the fictionary 55-yard line, but I'll try to get better on my calls. But as we get ready to, as we finish listening to Callaway High School Marching Band, we got about 3 minutes to go till halftime. We're going to go back to the station for a few more commercial messages. And come on back and join us here after the break. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Are you ready for a great deal? A money-saving party! We got great quality and value. We'll get you kick-started.
Deal with someone who's always tops in the draft. That's Holmes Pharmacy. Yes, at Holmes Pharmacy, we're ready. We pass on a great selection of over-the-counter medications. So see the pros at Holmes Pharmacy, and we'll put you on the first string every time. Holmes Pharmacy with locations in Hamilton and LaGrange.
Stuck in a state of falling behind, struggling to keep
Kia Soul and receive a Georgia lottery ticket for a chance to win a new 2014 Kia Soul or up to $500,000. The 2014 Soul is totally transformed. It's uniquely styled and features advanced technology. The Soul LX starts as low as $16,900 and comes backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Stop by today or shop anytime online at KiaofLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. Win big at Kia of LaGrange.
With a list price of $19,318, with the employee discount, you can roll in this Soul for only $13,995 plus tax, tag, title, and dock fee. And it comes with Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Shop online at KiaofLaGrange.com. Act now. Stock number B0059.
Getting you back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics' goal. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game. Good food. Where do you find it? Because when you spend your hard-earned money, you want good food. So the place you'll find that good food is at Rogers Barbecue on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, where they only serve American-grown catfish, barbecue cooked to perfection, and with all the fixings to make it worth every penny. Rogers Barbecue is locally owned and run with care since 1945. Come eat with us Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9, or use our carry-out window. Rogers Barbecue, New Franklin Road, LaGrange.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football online at Eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway Stadium as you hear the horn go off to signal the end of halftime here. Cavaliers getting ready to do battle again with the Heard County Braves. And just as I say that, they put 3 minutes back on the clock. And so we're going to dazzle you with our knowledge here for another 3 minutes. So, and I'll let George take over and do that. But, George, we talked about a lot of the things going on at Callaway and a lot of the important people, Coach Wiggins and his staff. and those types of things. And but one person that we want to really make sure we give a shout out to is Principal Lauren Wilson. Principal Wilson's in her second year, I believe, as principal. She came into Callaway and has really become part of the Callaway family. She loves the kids. She loves the coaching staff. You go to any sporting event, and Miss Wilson's just about there.
Yeah.
She can be there. Now when you have multiple events, she's out. She's not can be at all of them, but the ones that she can get to, she's there. I remember I teased her last year. I remember we had a play. I think Terry Godwin got loose down the sideline, and Miss Wilson was running step for step with him. And I told her, I said, "Hey, Lauren, maybe you want to look out for the track team here. You look young enough to where you can still run on the track team." But she does a great job as principal there, and it's important for everybody to be on the same page. And her and the staff, they really do a great job out there, not only on the football field, but off the football field also.
Yeah. And I think she's made a great impression on the staff, because a lot of her staff that I know personally have bragged about her and enjoy working with her.
No doubt. She's been a big plus. One of the things we want to talk about that we haven't touched on this year, George, is we mentioned Callaway's schedule and region change this year. For those of you that didn't know, Callaway is still in AAA, but their region opponents changed. And as we look down at their schedule, of course, this is the fourth game of the year, counting the scrimmage against Greenville,
right?
Against Heard County. Next week the Cavaliers are off, and on the 19th we travel down to Harris County to play Harris County. Then we come back on the 26th at home against Troop. When I say at home, we will be the visitors that night.
Right.
Then we get into their region on October 10th, and you wonder why so late. Well, there's only 6 teams in Callaway's region. So the region this year consists of Cedartown, Rockmart, Pepperell, Harrison County, and Central Carrollton. 3 of those games are on the road for the Cavaliers this year. They have to go to Cedartown on October the 10th. They go up to Pepperell, which is Linville, Georgia, I believe. Most of these trips are up 27.
27, right.
So we go to Pepperell on the 24th. And then we go to Harrison County, where we went last year on the 31st. So all great places to go see a football game.
Yeah.
The 2 remaining home games will be on the 17th against Rockmart, and then on the 8th, which is a Saturday night, only Saturday night, against Central Carrollton, which could turn out to be a pretty big ball game. But
and they've actually played fairly well from the scores that I've seen thus far this year, Central Carroll. So
yeah, they're in a big game tonight against Best Academy. So if we can get a score from somebody on that one, if you want to go online, somebody gives a holler at us. Text George, because I won't know how to retrieve a text on the I-1 phone. So, but anyway, you heard that horn go off, and we're getting back ready for the second half. We're going to throw it back to Britt at the station for a short 30-second commercial. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
All new, all-pro Hyundai in LaGrange is offering the All-Pro Advantage. Friends and family pricing on all new Hyundais for everyone. Save thousands with 0% financing on 2014 Sonatas and Elantras. Purchase a 2015 Sonata for only $20,899. All veterans receive an additional $500 on top of our already low prices. Visit us at 1405 Lafayette Parkway, LaGrange, or online at allprohyundai.com. The all-new All-Pro Hyundai, where the customer always wins.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football here at Callaway Stadium on this what's turned out to be a great night here.
Right.
Had a little weather delay early with the
rain.
With the lightning. So far, so good. No rain. Cavaliers going to get the kickoff in the second half. Going to receive it. Heard County's going to kick it. It's going to go out of bounds over across the sideline on about the 25-yard line. So trying to kick away from Terry Godwin. So it's a catch-22 there. At least he doesn't go 95 yards. But the Cavaliers open up the second half with great field position. Ball's going to be marked up near at the 35-yard line of Heard County, and that's where the Cavaliers will start their first possession of the second half.
And that might be different than college. I think college had changed it to the 40-yard line. I'm not quite sure on that.
So you pick your poison there. You give the Cavaliers good field position at the 35, or you kick it to Terry and he goes 95. So I think they chose the better option there. So Cavaliers come out and start the second half. Quarterback Martin still under center. Backs in an eye behind him. Eddie Culpepper behind Brandon Body. Wide receivers left and right. Dre looks over the defense, takes the snap. Going to hand the ball off to Body over across the right side. Brandon's going to get out for about a 5-yard gain. They're going to knock him down around the 40-yard line. Second down at about 5.
Good tough run to open up the quarter.
Cavaliers can get 5 yards on every down. I'm sure they'll take that. That'll make that clock continue to run. Just starting the second half here at Callaway Stadium. 11:30 to go. Your score, Callaway 35, Heard County 14. You've got people that are just joining us. Had a weather delay, so we are running a little late tonight.
How about Reeves Payne lined up as a wide receiver on the left
that's
side?
That's right. Terry got one wide right. Easy for you to say. Martin under center, going to take. Going to roll to his right, look downfield. Got body open in the flat. Drops it off to him. Brandon's going to get across the 45-yard line. Good catch out there by the big man.
Right.
He's going to be across the 45, and depending on the spot, it looks like Cavaliers may have another first down.
Looks like it, and there we go with that passing with Dre Martin.
Have a player down out there. Let's see who that is. Can't tell the color jersey. Looks like it might be a player from Heard County. So while they tend to him, we're going to throw it back to the station for these commercial messages. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
With places to go and people to see, at CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card. Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today.
CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
All right, I want to ask you something, but you have to promise not to laugh at me.
Okay, what?
Do you think the State Farm jingle really works?
Like, for real? Like, if you sing the jingle, will your agent actually appear and help you out?
Yeah.
Of course it works. I saw it on the internet.
Having your own State Farm agent means having a real person to help you when you need them. State Farm agent Matt Orr on the Square in LaGrange. Call 706-882-0046.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone. Callaway High School, 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line. Martin under center, going to turn and pitch the ball across the left side.
Big
he's loose at the 50, 45-40, 35-30. Cuts back to center field, across the 20. Going to be knocked down all the way down at the 15-yard line. Great run that time by Eddie Culpepper. Good block out here on the left side by number 13 for the Cavaliers. That's going to be Aaron Clausell.
They just parted the sea, and he ran right through it. You know, it's because Dre Martin has been on fire throwing the ball today. Now they can start running and keep them on their toes.
Great observation, George. Taking a lot of pressure. Heard County's not able to crowd that line with right. 9 players, and it really makes that offense click. Cedric Maynard in that tailback. Going to give Eddie a little break. 1st and 10 Cavaliers. Just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line, Heard County. Dre's going to roll to his right, going to get some pressure. Going to be knocked down. Ball's on the ground. Got a fumble. Looks like that might be Heard County's. It is. Heard County's going to recover that fumble back near the 19-yard line.
Yeah, the snap seemed a little high. Looked like the ball might be slick.
Dre got good pressure early that time. Didn't secure the football. Got it knocked loose. So big turnover right there for Heard County as the Cavaliers were driving to put more points on the board. But that's a teaching moment right there. Dre will learn to tuck that football.
They can't let that discourage them, you know, just learn from your mistakes because that was a great drive and they had a lot of momentum going there. So now the defense needs to turn it on.
That's exactly right. Defense can get back out here, get a 3 and out, get it right back to them real quick. Heard County breaks a huddle, comes out in a shotgun formation. Quarterback Emory Jones with Durante Dunston to his right. Got a man in motion, going to fake the jet sweep, going to turn, give it to Dunston on the other side. He's loose again at the 30, 35-40, all the way out across the 45-yard line. Big gain that time again for Durante Dunston on 1st down.
That fake sweep, I think the defense bid on that. It was a great design play and a great run.
Good motion that time as they faked the jet sweep to this side and turned around and gave it to Dunston going the other way. He was able to break the line of scrimmage, and again, all he needs is a little crack. Gets the ball all the way out past the 45-yard line to the Heard County 47. 1st down and 10, Heard County Braves. Quarterback Jones breaks the huddle again. This time he's going to go under center. Back's going to be in an eye this time behind him.
Man-to-man coverage.
Dunston, the deep man. Wide receiver right, one in the slot. Going to hand the ball to Dunston. Quick hitter up the middle. He's loose again in the secondary, down to the 45-yard line. Going to be knocked down by the safety, Aaron Clausell. Big gain on 1st down of about 8 yards. 2nd down and 2.
Yeah, they've got to find a way to slow that down.
Heard County's had some success really from the middle of the late in the 2nd quarter till this drive here, just running right up the middle of the field, getting good blocks from that offensive line. has done a good job of really doing well on getting good push up on that front line. Quarterback Jones under center this time. Again, backs in an eye. Got a little motion on the far side there. Number 1 for Heard County moved too quick, so that's going to back him up. Going to bring up second down. Instead of second down and 2, it's going to be about second down and 7. Going to mark the ball back at the 50-yard line. That was number 1, Zach Stevens, who got a little anxious and moved there. The Cavaliers will take it as the clock continues to run in the second half. 9:20 to go in the third quarter. Your score: Callaway 35, Heard County 14. I got to get these glasses clean. Quarterback Jones in the shotgun this time. Man in motion to the side. Fake the jet sweep. Jones going to keep it, cut back. Nowhere to go that time. Number 62 for the Cavaliers from his nose tackle position. Keegan Ramsey with a good job and held that play to no gain.
Yeah, Ramsey held it up, and there we go again with some of those gain tackles we talked about earlier. You know, everybody's on the same page. You got to love those type of plays.
Number 52 also in there, Kierick Foster from his big. The Cavaliers have put some space eaters up front to take away that center now, and they've done a good job clogging those holes the last 2 plays. Quarterback Jones under center again, backs in an eye. Turn, fake it to Dunston. Going to roll left, look downfield. Got a man open in the flat. Threw the ball short. Good pressure that time from number 3. Lorenzo Patterson was in his face. Couldn't step into the throw and threw it at the receiver's feet. Incomplete out there near the 45-yard line.
Yeah, Patterson made it difficult for him to see the receiver and rushed him to judgment, too. That's what you want.
Defensive back's best friend is pressure, and that's exactly what they got that time. So that brings up 4th down at midfield for Heard County. 4th down and about 7. Looks like the Braves have decided to go for it here. Can't really disagree with this call. They haven't been able to slow the Cavaliers down, so they got to try to put up some points to stay with the Cavaliers. So quarterback Jones under center. Again, backs in an eye. Looks like the Cavaliers are going to take a timeout. Coach Hubbard looked out there and saw something he didn't like, so he's going to make his adjustments right here. So with 8:26 to go in the third quarter, and your score, Callaway 35, Heard County 14. We're going to pause for these commercial breaks. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Buy insurance, so person, come help.
Hey, Grandma. 6 callers ahead of us, Jimmy.
You're not helping.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. There to help you anytime, anywhere, anyway. That's getting to a better state.
Mabel Smith Sharp is there to help you anytime, anywhere, anyway.
I'm sorry.
For more Callaway Cavalier football online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football here at Callaway Stadium in LaGrange, Georgia, where your score is Callaway 35 and Heard County 14. 8:26 to go here in the third quarter. Heard County has a 4th down and about 7 right at midfield. Backs in an eye behind quarterback Jones. Going to fake the ball to Dunston. Going to get pressure.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, boy. Got good pressure from J.T. Wortham. Incomplete. What a big hit from J.T. Wortham. Got there just in time. The result of the throw was low, and the Cavaliers get a turnover on downs and get great field position to start this drive at midfield.
He came in like a freight train.
You heard George go, oh. And that was George and I both almost came at it because you could see that one coming. Quarterback Jones had no idea that Wortham was bringing the pressure. Never saw him from his blind side. So a good job by the Cavalier defense as they give the ball back to the offense in great field position at midfield.
Wortham is a big old boy, too.
Yes, he is. Got a great jump off the ball that time. Number 17 for the Cavaliers, Devin Brock, wide left. Quarterback Dre Martin under center. Turn, hand the ball to Culpepper again. It is across the 50 to the 45 to the 40. Still moving down inside at 35. Great run. Good job that time by Eddie Culpepper. Good blocks again by that offensive line.
And the run is effective still.
And the other effect is it wears down that defense. It continues to keep that clock running.
Right.
So the Cavaliers are doing a good job right now. 8:10 to go in the third quarter. Tailback number 23, Tyreek Frazier, is going to go into the game. Going to give Brandon Body, number 25, a break. Brandon's been playing both ways tonight at linebacker and fullback. Cedric Maynard's going to move to the fullback slot. Reeves Payne wide left. Devin Brock wide right. Tyreek Frazier at the tail. Going to hand it to Cedric Maynard. Quick hitter up the middle. Down to the 30, to the 25. Down near the 20-yard line. Ball's going to be marked at the 22-yard line. 1st and 10, Cavaliers.
It's almost like they're taking the wheel away, just wearing them down.
That's one of the Cavaliers' favorite plays,
yeah,
George, that quick trap up the middle.
Right.
And they've moved, one of the adjustments they've made is move Cedric Maynard to fullback. And this is the first game they've been able to break that quick hitter. And with Cedric's quicks and speed, when he breaks in the secondary, nobody's going to catch him.
Yeah, and with today's football, with the spread and everything, it seems like the fullback is a ancient position.
That's exactly right. 1st and 10, Cavaliers. Backs in an eye behind quarterback Martin again. To run the option to the right side. Going to pitch it to Culpepper around the right side. He's at the 20. Breaks the tackle. Going to get inside the 15. Going to pick up about 7-8 yards on 1st down. They're going to mark it inside the 15-yard line. Looks like all the way down to maybe the 14-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd down and about maybe a long 3 for the Cavaliers. Actually, ball's on the square on the 15-yard line. 2nd down and 3 for the Cavaliers as they lead by a score of 35-14 with 6:50 to go in the 3rd quarter. And driving to put more points on the board. Quarterback Martin brings him out of the huddle. Backs in an eye again behind him as he's under center. 2 wide receivers left. Going to hand the ball to Culpepper. Gets hit in the backfield. Keeps his feet. Gets across the line of scrimmage. Still moving. Moving the pile down inside the 10. Another great run by Eddie Culpepper. Hit in the backfield. Broke a few arm tackles. Got inside the 10-yard line for another 1st down. As we have another Heard County player down on the field. That looks like number 9 there. Tony Elijah again. He's down on the field. We hope that young man will be okay. Well, while we've got a minute here, we're going to throw it back to the station for some commercial messages. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
All Pro Hyundai in LaGrange is offering the All Pro Advantage. Friends and
for clearance deals. The Toyota annual clearance event is on at LaGrange Toyota. The 2015s are coming. The 2014s are clearance priced and must go. Corollas, clearance priced from $15,600. Camrys, clearance priced from $18,500. Plus, get no-cost Toyota Care maintenance for 2 years. And every new LaGrange Toyota comes with tires for life. The Toyota annual clearance event is on now.
Action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone. Number 9 for Heard County, Elijah Tony, was able to get up and make his way off the field. Looks like he might have a little problem with his ankle. He's already limped off one time tonight, so hopefully that young man will be okay and get back into this ball game, which has 6:26 to go here in the 3rd quarter. And your score, Callaway 35, Heard County 14. Callaway driving for another score. It'll be 1st and goal for the Cavaliers inside the 10. Ball's at the 9-yard line. Cedric Maynard in at tailback. Behind Brandon Body at fullback. Behind Dre Martin, who's under center. Dre's going to take the snap. And fake it to Cedric. Going to roll left on a bootleg. Got a great block from Terry Godwin. Good pursuit. Nice move. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
Dre Martin with a nice move.
Boy, it looked like he was going to be cut off. They had the angle over here, Heard County, and he just simply outran the angle. Got a tremendous crackback block from Terry Godwin. We got a late flag. Let's see what the call is here now. The officials are talking to Coach Wiggins. I'm thinking it might be after the touchdown. We'll see. We got a dead ball personal foul against the Cavaliers. Not sure what that was. Maybe some type of celebration after the touchdown. But the touchdown will count. So after the extra point, let's see if the Cavaliers, will the penalty be marked off on the extra point or on the kickoff, George? I guess we'll find out here in a minute.
I'm not sure. It appears.
With it being a dead ball, you would think it would be on the kickoff, but we'll see.
Yeah, they're lining it up normal, so.
Dead ball, personal foul against the Cavaliers. Looks like it will be enforced on the kickoff.
And that might be the coaching staff can choose.
Right. Cavaliers get ready for the extra point here. Cameron Spinks in, number 31, with the attempt. Trying to put the Cavaliers up by 3 touchdowns. There's a snap. Terry Godwin puts it down. Spinks gets it up. And it's good. Not the prettiest extra point, but we'll take it. So with 6 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter, your score now, Callaway 42, Heard County 14. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Agent. No matter if you're selling or buying, the first phone call should be to Rob Up Church at 706-523-0014. This week's featured listing is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. It has over 5 acres of land with a fenced-in backyard, hardwood flooring, and just seconds from I-85 in West Point. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed, call Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014 or see the listings at robupchurchsells.com.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway Stadium, where your score here with 6 minutes to go in the third quarter is Callaway 42 and Heard County 14. Cavaliers just scored on about a 50-yard drive where they took the ball and simply ran the ball at will against a tired Heard County defense who's been on the field a long time. Put them up the score, as we said, 42-14 Cavaliers, and the dead ball personal foul on the Cavaliers was a celebration after the touchdown. So the Hunter Milliman's kickoff will be not from the 40, but from the Callaway 25-yard line. So you would think Heard County, if they handle this, should get good field position to start their next drive in the second half.
Maybe Dunson can give him a big run.
Milliman's going to kick it, going to squib it right down the middle of the field again, as he's done so often. Going to be bobbled back here on the 30-yard line by number 23. That's Barron. Hit immediately and gets the ball back out to about the 39-yard line. So good coverage that time by the Cavaliers. Got a late flag. Let's see what we got here. Number 21, R.J. Williams, a little slow to get up for the Cavaliers, but he's up now, getting off the field. Got a block in the back against Heard County. So that's going to back them up 15 yards.
Kind of a fair trade-off for that other one.
Right. Ball's going to be marked from the spot of the foul, which was the 35-yard line. So that's going to be a 10-yard mark off. Going to put the ball back on the 25-yard line. And that's where the Braves will start this drive with 5:59 to go in the third quarter, down by a score of 42-14. Heard County breaks the huddle. Quarterback Jones under center. Dunson again in the eye and a tailback. Motion to the left. Quick pitch to Dunson around the left side. Good penetration, hitting the backfield by number 3. Lorenzo Patterson escapes the tackle, gets back up near the line of scrimmage. Good penetration again by Lorenzo Patterson from his defensive tackle. Dunson was able to run out of that arm tackle and actually got back. Instead of losing 5 yards, he lost 1. So that brings up second down and 11.
He came in there like a wrecking ball.
Number 8, Bronze Zalea limps off the field from his linebacker position. Doesn't look too serious. Number 30 in for the Cavaliers in his place. Jabril Jackson, the young 10th grader.
We have an equipment issue there.
Equipment issue from Cedric Maynard, going to run on the field and take the place of number 18, Jay Fuller. Second down and 11 for Heard County. Backs in an eye. Quarterback Jones going to fake to Dunson, roll to his left, going to find a man open out in the flat, complete out there. He's going to get knocked out of bounds out near the 40-yard line. I believe that's number 18 out there. That's going to be Chandler Polk. Good throw that time by quarterback Jones. He didn't have anybody in his face, rolled to his left, found Polk along the far sideline, picked up a good gain, picked up a first down for Heard County. Ball's going to be marked out near the 40. Looks like near the Heard County 39-yard line, first down and 10. Fresh set of downs for Heard County.
I believe that's the first pass completion for Heard County tonight.
First time he hadn't had pressure in his face,
good
too.
Point.
So, quarterback Jones under center again, first down and 10. Going to run a little quick trap to the fullback up to the middle of the field. Number 10 going to get across the 45. Number 10, that's the first time we called his name. That's going to be Pierce Kirk. Going to get out across the 45 near the 46. Good gain on first down, about 6 yards.
Is that a fullback name or what? Pierce Kirk.
What a great name. He couldn't play anywhere other than nose tackle. He could be a nose tackle, but with that name, that's the only position he could play. Heard County breaks the huddle up to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback Jones going to be under center again. 2 wide receivers right, 1 in the slot. Dunson in the tail. Hand the ball off the left side. Dunson gets a good block. He's in the secondary. He's at the 40. He's at the 35. Going to be run out of bounds out near the 30-yard line. Again, great run that time by Durante Dunson. Gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. Picked up about 20. So Heard County's in business.
Yep.
Coming right back down, knocking on the door. First and 10 down inside the Cavalier 25, inside the 30-yard line.
And Dunson doesn't have any quit.
Well, he's played a lot on both sides tonight, too, so he's going to get a break right now as he's going to go out.
Yeah.
correct myself. The ball was marked out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's still a 1st and 10 though for Heard County at the Callaway 31. Quarterback Jones going to take the snap, turn, hand the ball to number 16. He's going to find a little bit of room across the 30 down near the 25. Number 16 that time is Carlton White. He's going to be Dunson's replacement right now. Going to give Dunson a little break, let him catch his breath. Big number 58 for Heard County. That's that big left tackle, limps off the field over there. Hope that young man will be okay. That's Levi Brown, replaced by number 70, who's almost big as he is. That's Chandler Moon. So Heard County, 2nd down and 4. Ball's on the Callaway 25-yard line. Quarterback Jones under center, backs in an eye. Return, give the ball to number 16 again. Nowhere to go this time as the Cavaliers step up, really plugged that hole this time and held it to no gain.
Yeah, great defense.
Number 16 again, we mentioned his name is Carlton White. Young 9th grader. So he's getting to some valuable playing time.
Boy, I bet he's got some butterflies in his belly.
Giving Dunson some much-needed rest as he catches his breath over there on the sideline. So White continues to remain in the game. 3rd down at about 4 here for Heard County. Ball's just outside the Cavalier 25-yard line. Quarterback Jones under center. Cavaliers show pressure. Going to roll out to his left. Going to find a man open. Almost intercepted. Incomplete out there. Again, good pressure out there that time by Lorenzo Patterson. Again, could not step into the throw. Had a man open in the flat. Just couldn't get the ball to him.
What is that, 4 or 5 passes he's broken up?
Yeah. So that brings up 4th down and about 4. Ball marked square on the 25-yard line of Callaway. Heard County's got to get down near the 21 for a 1st down. Of course, they're going to go for it here with 2:55 to go, and the clock stopped in the 3rd quarter, down by a score of 42-14. Quarterback Jones going to work out of the shotgun this time. 2 wide receivers right, 1 left. Cavaliers going to bring some pressure. Quick slant, incomplete. Turnover on downs for the Cavalier defense. They tried to hit that quick slant to the right side over here. Number 10, Pierce Kirk, the great name we talked about. They had him in the slot, tried to hit him on a slant, and they missed him. So the Cavaliers get another turnover on downs and start this drive at their own 25-yard line.
And Bronze Zalea looks like he's limping a little bit. I don't know if it's a cramp or if he maybe rolled his ankle.
Yeah, hopefully we can get him a little break here with the Cavaliers up. Looks like, and we got a quick score here. The LaGrange High Grangers get their first win of the season for new coach Diallo Burks as they beat Spalding County by a score of 14-8. Congratulations to Coach Burks and the Grangers.
That's right.
Cavaliers start this drive on their own 25-yard line. Martin's going to turn, hand the ball to Cedric Maynard, going to get a hit in the backfield, keeps those feet moving. It gets almost back to the line of scrimmage. No, we'll call it no gain on that play. Brings up 2nd down and 10.
Now it's just a matter of, rolling the clock down, maybe even get some, some younger players some playing time, see how they respond to pressure.
Clock running with 2:30 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Your Cavaliers up by a score of 42-14.
You mentioned earlier, Tony, how Callaway just utilizes so many different players at different positions.
They really rotate a lot of kids, which really helps them in the 4th quarter. Quarterback Martin under center, backs in an eye. Going to turn and fake the ball to Maynard. Martin's going to roll to his right, look downfield. Incomplete downfield. He tried to get that ball out near the 40 to number 32 for the Cavaliers, Darius Muffwang. He was open, but the throw was a little bit high, a little bit overthrown. So that's going to stop the clock. 2:05 to go in the 3rd quarter. Brings up a 3rd down. 3rd and about 9.
Yeah, just out of the reach. He was running to his right. Makes it tough sometimes.
Heard County had good coverage out there that time. That was a good job by their DBs right there. Probably not a bad idea. Didn't want to risk an interception down here. Put it the only place his receiver could catch it. Turned out to be a little high. This time Cavaliers break the huddle, come out in the shotgun. Cedric Maynard to the right. They're going to turn, run a little stretch play to Maynard. He's going to get some yardage out across the 30, still on his feet. Gets hit, still moving those feet, not quite to the 35. Going to get out near the 1st down. Going to be about maybe a yard short. We'll see where they mark him. If he gets the left foot spot, it might be closer than we thought. He did. He got a left foot spot. They're going to put him right at the 35, so let's see what we got there. That's going to be close enough for a measurement. We'll keep it right here for this measurement with 1:45 to go till the end of the quarter. The Cavaliers driving.
And real quick, Troop County won 29-7. It's been a good night for
good night for the
area.
local teams. Good job by the Tigers as Coach Kendall and his staff and those young people go to 2-0 on the season. And they get ready for a big game next week down at Harris County. That'll be a good matchup between the Harris County Tigers and the Troop Tigers. Kickoff down there in Harris County at 7:30 next week, I believe.
Right. And Troop's been winning and winning big.
So we got a measurement here. Let's see. It's going to be, according to referee Wingard, it's going to be about 3 inches short. So let's see what the Cavaliers are going to do here. Looks like they're going to bring on the punting team. Fourth and very short. Cavaliers going to send on the punting team, which is the correct call. I know there's a lot of people listening probably would like to see the Cavaliers go for it right here, but you don't want to give Heard County any opportunity to get back in this one. So we'll get a good snap, get a good kickoff, and play defense. Back deep for Heard County. I believe that's number 25, John Tate Gray, standing inside his 35-yard line. Good snap. Payne's going to get the kickoff. Nice high spiral. Fair catch call for. They're going to let, he takes a hit and really takes a Cavalier bounce. Going to go inside the 20. A mistake by the young freshman there, number 25. Probably should have caught that ball. Young 10th grader. Had the fair catch call for, let it hit. Probably got 15, 20 yards more field position. Cost his team 20 yards of field position. If he'd have made the catch, he'll learn from that, though, as the coaches are telling him over there on the sideline now. But the ball rolls all the way down inside the 20. So with 1:22 to go here in the third quarter, we're going to pause for this short 30-second commercial. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Today to Key of the Grange, because our lot is packed like never before. And with a special KMMG employee and family pricing plan, you can take advantage of 15% below invoice pricing. And let's run the numbers. A 2014 Kia Soul with a list price of $19,318. With the employee discount, you can roll in this Soul for only $13,995 plus tax, tag, title, and dock fee. And it comes with Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Shop online at keyoflagrange.com. Act now. Stock number B0059.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football online at eagle1023.com.
No? Yeah.
Welcome back, everyone. Heard County's first pass of the third quarter was intercepted by number 7, Nick Woodyard, around midfield. Returned all the way back inside the 15-yard line, down near the 14-yard line of Heard County. We had a flag. Let's see what the call is. Looks like the interception is going to stand. Maybe a block in the back, maybe after the interception. So let's see what the officials call. 1:10 to go here in the third quarter. Quarterback Jones rolled to his left, threw the ball high, and it was picked off by number 7, Nick Woodyard. He returned it down the far sideline to just inside the 15. And that is the call, a block in the back after the interception. So that's going to be marked off from where the spot of the foul, which is near the 20. But it will be the Cavalier ball. Great field position on this drive.
Great break on that ball, too.
No doubt, no doubt. Looks like the ball's going to be marked out near the 29-yard line of Heard County. And that's where the Cavaliers will start this drive. So great field position on a turnover by Nick Woodyard, number 7. Good return. So the Cavaliers in excellent shape to add more points here right before the end of the third quarter. Quarterback Martin still in the game. Comes out under center. Brandon Body at fullback. Number 5, Cedric Maynard at tailback. Number 17, Devin Brock, split wide left. Martin's going to turn the hand to Maynard, right up the middle. Really doing a good job. Good surge by that offensive line as he gets out across the 25-yard line. Picks up a little more than 5 on first down.
It just sounds like every time Maynard gets it, it's 5 at a time, 5 at a time.
And they'll certainly take that. And, again, that big offensive line of the Cavaliers doing a tremendous job up front, really creating some holes and some opportunities for those running backs. Number 22 in for the Cavaliers, that's Joe Brown, 11th grader. He split wide left. Martin again under center. Backs again in an I. Going to run that quick trap to Body up the middle. Brandon showing good feet. Moves out to his right, down near the 20. Going to be about a yard short of the first down. Going to bring about 3rd and about 1. Clock's inside of 25 seconds here. Now that's probably going to be the last play of the quarter. It will be, as the Cavaliers don't have to run a play. So as we get ready, as we approach the end of the third quarter and get ready for quarter number 4, your score at the end of 3 quarters: Callaway High School 42, Heard County 14. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
And receive a Georgia lottery ticket for a chance to win a new 2014 Kia Soul or up to $500,000. The 2014 Soul is totally transformed. It's uniquely styled and features advanced technology. The Soul LX starts as low as $16,900 and comes backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Stop by today or shop anytime online at KiaofLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
More Callaway Cavalier football online at Eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football on your Eagle Sports Network, where your score at the end of 3 quarters. Callaway High School 42, Heard County 14. Tony Walls, George Simpson calling the action for you tonight. And George, so far for 3 quarters, really like what we've seen offensively for the Cavaliers. A couple of breakdowns, a couple of long runs defensively, but overall through 3 quarters, Cavaliers have to really feel better about the improvement they've made from last week to this week.
Oh, absolutely. And I think over the first couple of weeks, there was probably a lot of frustration because they knew what they were capable of. They just couldn't quite get it together there in the first half, and now they put it together. I mean, they're still bouncing around on the sideline. We got 12 minutes to go, and they've got a big lead. And you know, I saw Reeves Payne actually over there practicing punts.
There you go. There you go. Reeves is in the game now, slotted left. 3rd down, about a yard for the Cavaliers. Martin under center. Going to hand the ball to Cedric Maynard. Going to get across for the 1st down. Still keeping those feet moving. Still going. Still running. What? We've said it all night. Cedric Maynard would not go down. A combination of a tired defense and great running right there. Cedric gets the ball all the way down inside the 10-yard line. Let's see where they're going to mark it. Looks like about the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, Callaway Cavaliers.
Yep.
PA announcer Brandon Brooks says 1st and goal, Callaway. Golden tones of Brandon Brooks over here to our left. 1st and 10, 1st and goal for the Cavaliers. Quarterback Martin under center. Turn and pitch the ball to Tyreek Frazier. Going to get a block. Great speed around the left side. Touchdown, Cavaliers. Young 10th grader Tyreek Frazier, number 23.
And that's what's great about these big leads. You get those kids a chance to shine and
fresh legs.
Yep.
You can really see it right there. Number 23, Tyreek Frazier, 11th grader. I'm sorry, not a 10th grader, but 11th grader. Really showed fresh legs, great speed. Again, Heard County's been on that field a long time defensively, and Cavaliers being able to play a lot of kids and fresh legs has really made a difference here in the 4th quarter. Hunter Milliman going to attempt the extra point this time. There's a snap. Hold by Terry Godwin. It's down. And this kick is good. Milliman successful on the extra point. So with 11:30 to go in the 4th quarter, your score now, Callaway 49, Heard County 14. We're going to pause for these messages. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Attention, attention! If you are currently an active duty or retired vet, or if you are employed by a school or university, you qualify for supplier pricing. Step into a 2014 GMC Sierra Double Cab SLE for $29,886 or a 2014 Chevy Cruze LT for $18,963. Come in and save thousands at All Pro Chevy, Buick, Cadillac, and GMC on New Franklin Road in beautiful LaGrange. All Pro Auto Group, where the customer always wins.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football online at Eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football here at Callaway Stadium with 11:33 to go in your ball game. The score Callaway 49, Heard County 14. While we've got a moment, we want to remind you to join us in the morning at 8:30 for the Saturday morning quarterback Callaway edition out at the beautiful showroom at Kia Motors here in LaGrange. Coach Wiggins will be on and be able to talk about tonight's game. Of course, we'll have Chick-fil-A biscuits and those things. So we look forward to seeing you guys out there then. And also tomorrow at 9:30, WJCN, the Callaway Coaches Show. Again, where Coach Wiggins you'll be able to see a film of tonight's game and see all these highlights. So roles reversed here as Cameron Spinks does the kickoff this time. Hunter Milliman did the extra point. So Cameron's going to be kicking off from his own 40-yard line.
I have a feeling the coaches show is going to be all grins tomorrow morning.
Should be a lot of fun. Spinks going to kick the ball high down the right side. It's going to hit on the 15 and bounce up Going to be handled down there by that young tailback, number 16. Great coverage by the Cavaliers. That's number 17, Devin Brock. And again, that's number 23, number 16, Carlton White on the reception. Good coverage by Devin Brock as he gets downfield, brings the ball carrier down just outside the 20. Ball's going to be marked at the 22-yard line. 1st and 10, Heard County Braves. 11 to go in the fourth quarter.
And the clock is running. I'd imagine this is the mercy rule that's taken effect, and the clock has not stopped, so I'm assuming that the clock will run for the remainder of the fourth quarter.
A couple of new numbers in for the Cavaliers. Number 60, Will Williamson in at left tackle. Quarterback Emery still under center. Takes a snap, turn hand to the fullback. Number 10 going to be hit by Michael Freeman. Still moving those feet. Good job by R.J. Williams as he gets all the way out near the 25-yard line. 1st down and 10. Tackle that time by number 51 for the Cavaliers, Thomas Hodge.
Good effort.
Cavaliers getting some fresh bodies into the game now. George, I'll let you handle all those numbers. You're a lot smarter than I am. You can see them. Number 30, Jabril Jackson in at linebacker. Number 51, Thomas Hodge. A lot of new faces in there now.
Khalil Swift is in there.
Quarterback Jones under center. Going to hand the ball again to the fullback. Going to be hit by a host of Cavaliers. Still moving those feet. Gets out across the 40. Good run that time by the fullback for Heard County. That's number 10. We've called his name. That's Pierce Kirk.
You know, in situations like this, both teams can find a diamond in the rough that they may not have known.
No doubt.
They had before.
You know, you find out a lot about what's going on. You know, anybody can play when you're ahead.
Yeah.
Find out what you got. You can play from behind.
And it shows a lot of character for Heard County and that fullback in particular, those yards he's grinding out for.
No doubt. 2nd down and 4 for Heard County. Ball just across the 40. Quarterback Jones going to run the option to the right. Going to pitch to Barron. Going to get around the right side. Going to get across for the 1st down. Going to be tackled out there by number 23, Tyreek Frazier. That's number 23, Austin Barron. 1st down for Heard County as they get across the 45. 9-12 to go in your ball game. Your score, Callaway 49, Heard County 14. Number 19, 10th grader Michael Freeman back into the ball game for the Cavaliers. Number 44 also in there, Xavier Smith, young junior. Right in. Quarterback Jones under center again. Take the snap right up the middle. Number 23, Barron, going to break across the 50, across the 45, going to be tackled in the secondary. Number 16 out there, Dylan Johnson from his linebacker position with the tackle. Number 23, Tyreek Frazier also in on the stop. 1st and 10, Heard County.
Just so you know, the game clock still applies even though the clock is running.
Right. Number 33 in for the Cavaliers at corner, Khalil Swift. Heard County with a fresh set of downs. Going to run off the right side. That's Barron. Again, number 23 going to be hit just as he crosses the line of scrimmage. Number 19, Michael Freeman, going to knock him down after about a 3-yard gain. 2nd down and 7 as the clock continues to run. Number 75 in for the Cavaliers. That's young 9th grader Jamie Sellers getting some meaningful snaps. Quarterback Jones under center. 2nd down and about 8 for the Heard County Braves, just outside the Cavalier 40. Quarterback Jones going to roll to his left, looking for someone to flat. Nobody open. Going to be pressured, run down. Host of Cavaliers going to hit him around the 40, and he's going to fall forward for maybe a yard.
Maybe a yard, yeah.
Going to bring up 3rd down and about 4 now for Heard County.
Good pursuit. Looked like Thomas Hodge was in on that.
Did a good job. Good coverage by the Cavaliers out here in the flat. Nobody was open. Quarterback Jones had nowhere to go with the ball.
Here comes Aaron Patchard in. And I apologize if I mispronounced that.
What number was it?
Number
Perfect. 7. Perfect. That's the Southern name.
Yeah.
The French name was
Pache.
There you go. There you go. Number 28 in for the Cavaliers. One of the cornerbacks, Dominic Copeland. Quarterback Jones under center again. Backs in an eye. Going to turn, fake the ball. Going to look outside. Going to get pressure. Going to drop it off in the flat to number 15.
Great hit.
Hit immediately out there. I believe that's number 18 for the Cavaliers on the coverage. Jay Fuller. Great job out in the flat. Quarterback Jones rolled to his right. We got a flag down on this side of the field, so let's see what we got. Heard County's backing up, so it could be something against them. The play was actually held for no gain, so it's either going to be 4th down and maybe short, depending on what the Cavaliers do. Got an illegal substitution against Heard County. Looks like the Cavaliers are going to take that penalty as they continue to run some more bodies in and out.
Jabril Jackson running in.
Yeah, it's an illegal substitution. It's going to cost Heard County 5 yards. It's going to back them up outside the 40 to right near their own, to the Callaway 44-yard line. Going to bring up basically 3rd down and 10. As the clock continues to run, it's down to 6:38 now. Was stopped for the penalty. It's running again now. Quarterback Jones brings his Braves out of the huddle. He's in the shotgun this time. Barron right beside him to his left. Going to run a little zone read right up the middle. Barron's going to get across the 40. Going to be knocked down by a host of Cavaliers out there. That's number 30 from his linebacker position, Jabril Jackson again. Getting up off that pile, number 25, Brandon Body. As the bodies continue to roll in and out. Number 61, John Curtis into the game for the Cavaliers.
Looks like about 4 yards.
4th down and about 4. You're exactly right, George. The ball spotted on the Cavalier 37-yard line. Clock running with 5:55 to go. Cavaliers up by a score of 49-14. Quarterback Jones under center. Backs in an I. Turn, run a little trap to the right. Barron's going to get it. Looks like
nice
boy's going to be hit right near the 35-yard line. He's going to fall forward.
Yeah.
That's going to depend on the spot. See what looks like he might have the 1st down. Yes, they're going to give him a right foot spot. Fisher's going to look at it and stop the clock. I may have spoken too soon here.
Boy, he paid for it, though.
From here,
if he did get
he
it.
took a big hit that time from some of those young Callaway Cavaliers. And the officials decided it is a 1st down. So a fresh set of downs for Heard County as they try to drive here late in the ball game and put some points on the board. 5:20 to go. Your score, Callaway 49 and Heard County 14.
You know, they need something good to happen
positive
for them.
That's right. Heard County breaks a huddle. 2 wide receivers left, 1 back in the slot. Back Jones going to hand the ball to Barron off the left side. He's going to get out across the 30. Going to be knocked down just across the 30. Hit hard out there by a host of new Cavaliers as the numbers just continue to pour in. Number 70, Ty Hutchinson in there.
Look, four substitutions.
4 off and 4 on.
Yeah.
So Cavaliers doing a good job of getting some young kids some meaningful reps, and that's important. That's how you build that depth.
And it also helps with cramps and things like that,
doubt.
too.
Makes it a lot easier to practice next week, too.
Yeah.
Clock continues to run down to 4:30 now.
Those kids who don't get a whole lot of playing time,
right.
It's worth all the hard work, and now they get a chance.
You're exactly right. Looks like Heard County's going to stop the clock right here now. So with 4:23 to go in their ball game, and your score Callaway 49, Heard County 14. We're going to pause for these short messages. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. This week's featured listing is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. It has over 5 acres of land with a fenced-in backyard, hardwood flooring, and just seconds from I-85 in West Point. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed, call Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014 or see the listings at robupchurchsells.com. Rob Upchurch.
10% of all U.S. hospitals for medical excellence. West Georgia Health is also accredited by the Commission on Cancer and brings together the latest in diagnostic and treatment protocols. When it comes to keeping you healthy, West Georgia Health is on your side. From quality outcomes and advanced procedures to community education, we're in the game for you. For more information or to review our playbook, visit wghealth.org. West Georgia Health. So healthy together.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football online at eagle1023.com.
2nd down and 4 for Heard County. Going to give the ball across to number 16. Hit hard as he crosses the 25-yard line. Number 16 again, that's that young 9th grader, Carlton White. Going to be real close to the 1st down. Matter of fact, it will be a 1st down. Across the 25. Ball's going to be marked at the Callaway High School 24.
Looks like Travis Traylor with an effort on that tackle.
One thing I continue to be impressed by, not only on Callaway's side where they continue to coach, the Hurd County coaches continue to coach these young kids. They continue to compete until the very end.
And they're engaged.
That's exactly right.
The players are definitely engaged.
Quarterback Jones going to roll to his left. Got some room around his left side. Going to be tackled down near the 10-yard line. Number 10, that's number 19, Michael Freeman. Had good pressure that time from number 71, Lawrence Thompson. Just ran right by him. Quarterback Jones bootlegged out to his left. Got on the corner. Ball's going to be marked on the 10-yard line exactly, so that means the Braves have to score. They cannot get a first down. Clock continues to run down to 3:20 now. Callaway 49, Hurd County 14. Quarterback Jones under center. Turn, run off the right side to White. He's going to pick up good yardage. Going to be down near the 5. See where they spot him. Matter of fact, that's about where they're going to put him, on the 5-yard line. Second down and goal from right there.
Hurd County looking for a moral victory.
Sure. This game's has not been in doubt for about a quarter now, but again, these teams are continuing to compete and try to get better. Coaches are still coaching them up on both sidelines, so you like to see that.
And they did make a great effort after the rain delay.
That's right.
The lightning delay.
There's a snap. Going to hand off to number 15. Touchdown, Hurd County, as he goes off that left side. That's number 15, Ethan Brandt, I'm sorry. Hurd County scores. That makes your score now Callaway 49, Hurd County 20. 2:31 to go here in the ball game. Extra point to follow. As those young Cavaliers getting an opportunity now to play in a varsity game with some meaningful reps, as we talked about. They'll only get better. Nobody likes to give up points, but you got to like the effort with which they play. Here's the extra point for Hurd County. Number 7, Trey Wiggins. There's
nice block.
It's blocked. Those young Cavaliers got good pressure and blocked that extra point. So a whole host of them. There's too many to call, but we'll try to get those names. So with 2:30 to go here in your ball game, and you score Callaway 49, Hurd County 20. We're going to pause for these commercial breaks. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.MalloryAgency.com.
Products not available in all states.
The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football online at Eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football. Tony Walls, George Simpson here. As N'Kobe had to wake me up. I almost dozed off here. It's 49-20 here. Callaway Cavaliers lead Hurd County with 2:31 to go in the ball game. Hurd County's just scored to go up to make it 20 points. The Cavaliers now getting ready for what they anticipate to be an onside kick. Got a new deep man back for the Cavaliers. That's number 28, Dominic Copeland, young 10th grader. Also Tyreek Frazier, Cedric Maynard.
They say Dominic's got some wheels too.
Maybe we'll get a chance to see. Got a new kicker for the Braves. That's number 32. He's going to do the chores this time. That's Aaron Tiller, young 9th grader. Left footer.
6'1", 210.
Wow. Yeah. Green shoes. You gotta like it. Anybody can wear the conventional black and white. Go with green. Tiller going to put his foot into the ball. Going to land on about the 25. Maynard's going to pick it up on a dead sprint. Going to get across the 40. Going to be hit hard. Wow. Really got hammered there out near the 45-yard line. Ball's going to be marked near the 43. That's where the Cavaliers will set up shop right here. 2:24 to go in your ball game. And brand new host of numbers in right now. Going to get our first look at sophomore quarterback number 16, Dylan Johnson. Dylan Johnson, a young sophomore, is big things expected for Dylan in his high school career. You may remember his name. He had a real successful season on the baseball team this year. Started as a 9th grader. So it's his first varsity snaps under center.
Looked good against Greenville in the preseason game.
Number 28 out there. There's those wheels you were talking about. Hit hard out there. Number 28, Dominic Copeland, tackled by number 23. That's Austin Barron.
I remember after the Greenville game, there's that slight question: do we have a quarterback controversy?
That's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Number 28, Dominic Copeland, picked up about 2 yards around the left side that time. Got the ball out near the 42-yard line. 1:58 to go in your ball game. Your score: Callaway 49, Heard County 20. Dylan Johnson under center, backs it an eye. Hand the ball to Copeland off the right side. He breaks across the 50. Boy, he really is quick.
Yeah.
It's a good jump. Picks up about 3 yards out near the 48-yard line. So that's going to bring up 3rd down at about 3.
It's like Wes Brooks is coming in. It looks like a freshman.
There you go. Clock down to 1:30 and running. Your score: Callaway 49, Heard County 20.
Tony, I mean, how valuable is this getting Dylan in the game?
Well, he gets meaningful reps in varsity situations.
Right.
You can't replace that experience, and the only way to get it is to get in there and play.
Yeah.
Johnson going to pitch it to Copeland around this right side.
Look at that.
Turns on the Jets at the 45. Going to be knocked down just across the 45. 1st and 10, Cavaliers. Young Dominic Copeland, young 10th grader. Boy, really showing some quick and great speed as he gets out for another Callaway 1st down.
You know, all these kids have worked so hard in the heat, and now they're getting a chance to shine, and they're really making the most of it.
No doubt. You can see Dominic being the 10th grader, another year in that weight room.
Yeah.
Put a little weight on. He's already got that speed and those quicks, so he's doing a good job. But Coach Wiggins believes in that weight room, and there'll be a marked difference in that young man next year.
Right.
Clock under a minute, down to 50 seconds and ticking. 1st and 10 for the Cavaliers. Johnson going to turn, hand the ball to number 23, Frazier. Going to be hitting the backfield for no gain. Still on his feet.
Yeah.
They finally knock him down. Good effort that time by number 23, Tyreek Frazier, young 11th grader.
He's got
Clock
great
down.
foot movement.
Yes, he
too.
does. Quick feet.
Yeah.
Clock's down inside 27 seconds. I don't know if the Cavaliers are going to have to run another play.
They don't have the play clock on.
Don't believe they have to run another play. So as the clock continues to tick down, it's 15 seconds now. Got another quarterback in the game, number 15, Travis Taylor. Young 9th grader going to get a snap, we hope, before it runs out. 8 seconds and ticking. He's going to take it and take a knee. So everybody gets into the game. So as the clock runs out, your final score from Callaway Stadium, Callaway High School 49, Heard County 20. We'll be back to wrap it up right after these messages from your local sponsors.
Places to go and people to see. At CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card. Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today.
CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
Getting you back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics' goal. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway Stadium, where tonight the Callaway Cavaliers run their record to 2-1 as they defeat the Heard County Braves by a score of 49-20. George Simpson, Tony Walls had the opportunity to call the game tonight for you, and again, the Cavaliers are able to retain the Pulpwood Bowl trophy as we see it out there at midfield. And, George, overall, Cavaliers came into the game tonight looking for improvements in a lot of areas, and I think they leave the field tonight feeling really good about where they've come in a week's time, knowing they've still got some areas to improve in.
I would call it a venting of frustrations because they knew they were capable of this. The coaching staff, you and I as fans, and as we follow them, knew what they were capable of. I think what we saw tonight was a team that finally got it all together. They were able to score early like we had talked about in the pregame. And, they gave up 20, but late in the game it was 14. So they're averaging under 20 points on defense a game.
Right. Now they get a much-needed week off.
Right.
Get some people well and healed up as they get ready in 2 weeks to go down to Harris County and really play an excellent Harris County football team.
Right.
But, as far as tonight goes, I'm sure Coach Wiggins is proud of his kids. He'll talk about them tomorrow on his radio and TV show. But really just a great job by the staff. And we want to mention the improvement from Dre Martin
Absolutely.
from this week from last week to this week.
Yeah.
Dre had some opportunities last week, wasn't able to convert. Tonight really got off to a good start. As he got better, his confidence grew.
Yeah.
The whole team fed off of his ability tonight.
And it opened up the run game. And there were several receivers that caught balls tonight, which a lot of people would assume that Godwin would get all the catches, but that's not true. Dre was able to spread the ball around, and boy, that really spread Heard County's defense.
Well, and you talk about checking down and a lot of people getting touches. It's important mentally. Those kids want to touch that football, and when you're able to get everybody involved in the offense, just makes for a better atmosphere and environment. And defensively, Coach Hubbard's kids, they play hard. They always do. And they're getting better. And that's what you want to do as a team. You're looking to get better. As Coach Wiggins said, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. You want to be better at the end of the year. You want to really be playing your best ball when region schedule comes around, which is in October. Now the Cavaliers get a much-needed week off, like we said, and then they'll have 2 more games out of region. They'll go to Harris County in 2 weeks, 7:30 kickoff. Then they'll come home. They'll be the visitors against Troop. 2 really good football teams. Troop goes to 2-0 tonight. Troop goes to Harris County next week. It'll be on our stations here on the Eagle Sports Network. Get an opportunity to see them. So 2 really good games, and you want to continue to improve, and they'll go back next week and maybe get some bumps and bruises taken care of. And before we get a chance to go off the show, thank you so much for joining me tonight. It was a blast.
You made it easy for me.
We'll have to do it again. Well, as I told you, if you'd had any help, it would have been a good broadcast. You've done a good job.
Thank you so much.
So for my partner, George, Nicovia back here doing a great job. She almost run us out of here when she cut the air off. I like to die, but bless her heart, we'll get her a sweater next time. You have to have that air on. For everybody back in the stadium, Britt, you still breathing back here, brother?
Poor guy lost the Pulpwood trophy.
That's all right. That's all right. It's a game. We'll talk in a couple of days, brother. Thanks for what you do back there. We appreciate everything you guys do back there to make us sound like we know what we're talking about.
Patrick and T-Bird did a really good job.
No doubt about it. And we'll look forward to, remember, next week, Troop High School Tigers against the Harris County Tigers, 7:30 kickoff down at Harris County. For George and all of our sponsors, this is Tony Wall saying we'll see you again here next week on the Eagle Sports Network.